Hi there, I am Rune with the View, and today we're continuing on with Disco Elysium. I believe last time where we left off was trying to do a lot of stuff. We needed to figure out a way to get the body down, which currently not sure how to do that. As for, okay, so this is the map. I don't know if we can actually go anywhere. What is this? Mirror, hanged man, policeman, cloak. Oh, right, okay, so we need to... I see, okay, so... Encyclopedia Formidable. The hangman is to get him down, that's right. The policeman cloak was to get our attire back, which we were really low in. The mirror, which is electrochemistry. Oh, I wonder if that's the mirror in our room, possibly. This, I'm actually not sure what this is about. So that's that. Where is... Okay, here's our tasks. Right, okay. Run the number on the victim's armor. Right, we can figure out the serial number. That's right. We could ask the kids where the rest of the armor is. Maybe we should do that. Granted, I really don't like talking to those kids. They are so rude. We gotta get the body down, but we are not sure how to do that. Pay for damages, which I have no idea how we're gonna do that. Track down our badge, which we don't know where that is. Ask around about the tattoo's possible meaning. Oh yeah, that's right. We can ask about the tattoo. Still don't know who made the call, and we gotta track down our gun. Okay. So that's that. We do have a level up, which I think we'll hold off on. Let's do what I really don't want to do and talk to these kids. See if we can find the rest of the armor.
Can't you see I'm throwing rocks?
Look, I have questions for you.
Entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh?
The kid moves his hands like a basketball player dribbling fast.
Okay. Hand-eye coordination.
Irregular speech patterns. Overconfidence. Could this kid be on drugs? This warrants further investigation into this Kuno.
Damari, what do you know about it? About the crime scene you kids often play in this yard. I gotta ask, who is Kuno? Kuno, I found your shack. Point to the shack. Let's point out the shack.
You found Kuno's secret door to Kuno's secret shack. It was closed for 5,000 years. How the fuck did you get in?
I pushed the set panels aside. I phase shift through the roofing material. I guess let's just tell him the truth.
And then what? You fucking there? You fucking Kuno's kingdom?
He's trying to fuck at you again, Kuno!
Jeez, the mouth on these kids, my goodness. Okay. What was with the pig head? I found the plate covered with powdered residue. Know anything about it? What's with the tube of magnesium? Is that my coat up there? I'm pretty sure it's mine. Point to your coat, waving the wind. Could I get into the harbor from the roof? Let's ask about the plate.
That's where Kuno gets his daily hit of electric. Kuno Shazam. Kuno rides the fucking lightning in there, pig.
Okay, so he is drugged up. That's
Bet
great.
you'd like to ride the lightning too, wouldn't you? You feel tired and old, but you could have that sparkle in your eyes.
Let's not. Is that my code up there? I'm pretty sure it's mine.
Is it? You got pretty fucked. Kuno's surprised you've still got your head after all that.
After all what?
Don't sweat it, drunk pig. Kuno will keep your nasty secret. Kuno's not snitching.
Huh. I don't like that implication.
He's saying you climbed up there. He probably saw you do it. Yet, that conclusively explains how the coat got up there.
Okay. What was with the pig head? Can I get into the harbor from the roof?
Of course you fucking can. How do you think Kuno made all the docky boys his gimps? Just got a fly pig.
I've got to jump to get in there at my age, in my condition?
Not everyone can fly like Kuno. You're old. You'll never make it. Moose piss has made you scared in the head.
Moose piss is probably alcohol.
Okay. That's a... Good to know, good to know.
That's all there is to it then. Don't be a pansy. Just jump.
Yeah, okay. You say that, but I think we had like a 3% chance of actually making it. What's with the pig head?
Oh, that? Kuno decapitates pigs. That's just a Kuno demo tape.
Wonderful. Were you trying to send me a message of sorts? Demo tape, like some kind of musician? Like some kind of musician. Let's go with that.
Yeah, Kuno plays on snuff radio, fucks pigs, live, fucks their heads off. Kuno's a cop killer.
Let's ask about the tube.
It's a vitamin pig. Don't you know anything?
He looks at you like you just pointed at the sun and asked what it was.
You could use some.
It's magnesium, right?
Yeah, it's the mag. You fucking need that shit to stay on top of your game. Kuno goes through like a tube a day, rips mag like a motherfucker, and you could use a bottle.
Oh, don't teach him, Kuno. He's gonna use it against you, Kuno.
I know all about magnesium. I rock it all the time. Come on, it's just magnesium. Don't mystify it.
You're not getting this, pig. It completely takes away the hangover. It's like you didn't do anything. Like you stayed home playing with your choo-choo.
He looks at you, eyes bulging.
Fuck you, pig. Don't do mag. You're gonna OD and you're gonna fucking die.
Okay, I've heard
Good
enough
call,
of this.
Pigmeister. Don't come
let's
and
ask
talk
about-
to Kuno about his kingdom.
Let's ask about the crime scene.
Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. What do you want with it?
The ladder, ever climb it? What is the greenhouse over there? I was wondering about that trash container. I might have questions for you later. Now let's talk about something else. Let's ask about the trash container and the ladder.
Look at that fucking shit. You're trying to get Kuno killed.
So you would say the ladder is unclimbable?
Fuck does Kuno know? Kuno's not a fucking acrobat.
The lieutenant takes a quick note in his notebook.
Okay, he's learned something.
It's a trap, Kuno. Don't climb it, Kuno.
Let's ask about the trash container. Right.
Don't be wondering about Kuno's shit, pig.
Look, it's a basic police work. If there's a trash container on the crime scene, you have to investigate it. Okay, enough about this, Kuno. I've got other matters.
You can't help but notice a little approving nod the lieutenant makes. He agrees.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
What do you know about it? Okay, let's leave him be.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Okay. What do I have
Hear
to
that?
think?
Magnesium. That's what you're lacking. The lack of magnesium has you slouched.
So it's a lack of magnesium in me. My magnesium level is fine. Let's just say we're fine. We're fine. Can we... Okay, we can't actually interact with the greenhouse. So... What next? What next? Okay, there's a lot to look at. The book has a Rosa pistol and a half-naked dame on its cover. On the cover stands a very muscular man surrounded by flames. The book is titled Man from Helmdale and the Wild Fire. Okay, what do you
Hello,
have
sir.
to say?
Step right in. The store is open.
Hi.
Are you interested in a new and exciting book?
Is it okay if I ask you some questions?
Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope my name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's inside minding the register or organising the stock.
The girl gazes at the window, then suddenly jolts, her eyes wide as if recalling something.
Feel free to step in and browse our wares.
And you're standing out here in the cold because...
I'm signalling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance, and biographies of famous people.
I should have a word with the store owner, maybe. Such a good trooper you are, already learning the value of hard work. Pat her head. I could help by brutally dismantling the free market. That's mean.
Oh, no, sir. I'm happy to help Mum by luring in customers. Besides, I have some hot juice in my vacuum bottle to keep warm.
She stands upright and smiles like a little soldier. Should you be at school or something? What is the crime business? What is a romance? Who are these famous people? Okay, that doesn't particularly help me. I wonder if maybe we can ask her about some other...
Hello again, officer. How are things?
Okay, no, that's not it. What about in here? Maybe we never actually talked to the lady in the wheelchair. Can we speak with her?
Hello, sweetie.
The elderly woman turns to you with a smile.
Who's Sweetie?
Who's Sweetie?
Why, you are, officer.
I'm no Sweetie, look at me.
You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin.
Okay, thanks, I appreciate it. Dimple or not, I'm a bitter man. The years have taken their toll. The stupid dimple has only brought me suffering. I don't want to talk about the dimple anymore. Thanks, I appreciate it.
You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself.
She slaps herself on the forehead.
I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
Her eyes glitter over the rim of her glasses as she looks up smiling.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
You seem to be in a chair. How'd you like to roll with me? I don't know if you'd noticed, but I don't know where I am or what I'm doing or anything. Are you okay? I'm very sorry I crashed into you earlier. I don't know what got into me. Sweetie needs money. Do sweeties get money? I've got to get going. Sorry we crashed
I'm
into you.
perfectly all right. I'm more worried about you. What was that?
What was that? The cafeteria manager is a bad man. A man without honor and compassion. It was like my body had a will of its own. I was running, my torso turned, my hands made this lewd gesture. I'm sorry you had to witness it.
Don't beat yourself up over it too much, dear. People do strange things when the old fight or flight kicks in. I'm just glad you weren't injured.
No questions that I actually want to ask her. How'd you like to roll with me?
Whatever do you mean?
I want you to be my wheelchaired partner in fighting crime, riding backyards of cops, catching sequence killers. Nothing, I was thinking of the lyrics to the song Wanna Ride, Roll With Me.
Yes. Probably Roll With Me by the Fletchers. People often quote the Fletchers at me. Morel says it's my theme song.
She settles down. Okay, I've got to go now.
Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
She gives you a small smile. Okay. Is there anything you knew you will tell me?
Can I help you?
I've seen something here at the Whirling Gator I think I need to talk about.
What thing?
I saw a sign that said the mess hall is reserved for the Union. Gator, I saw a sign that said I couldn't go into the kitchen. Why can't I go into the kitchen? There's something else I want to ask. Let's ask about the Union.
Yes, not the whole damn Union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction.
He tosses his head in disdain.
They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info.
How do we
We
find
don't.
them?
We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even striking men. If not today, then they'll be here tomorrow.
There are these things called days. You sleep between them. He's saying they'll come after you've slept. Just making clear you got that.
Thanks. Thanks, Logic. I saw the sign that said I couldn't go into the
What are you,
kitchen.
a cook now? That's none of your business.
Maybe I am a cook. I have a search warrant, but there may be something precedent to the investigation in the kitchen.
He wasn't pan-fried. He was lynched. What could the kitchen possibly have to do with... Fine, okay. The kitchen is closed until 1 p.m. because the cook is working. You can snoop around after that, if you must.
Okay, so we gotta get back by 1 p.m.
What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
Thing-based questionnaire. What does he mean by that? Reaction speed. So about the money I owe. Oh, I see. Okay. This. We can return to this if we find anything else out. About the money I owe.
Yes, have you got it? A lot. For the room and broken window, 100 real. Like what? I was...
Okay, so nothing there. I feel like probably there's not going to be anything here. Kim tries not to look at your broken down bathroom door.
Kim also tries not to look at the pile of taped viscera on the carpet, or the weird suitcase on the hat rack, or the potted plant dying in the corner. But it's all just too morbid to ignore. The man is finding it hard not to trip on the tape, and not to send any of the bottles rolling across the floor, where unidentifiable sludge makes it hard for him to breathe. Smells of vomit in here.
You're looking at the description. I'm sorry for this. I did it my way. This is where the magic happens. Say nothing, nods stoically.
No problem, officer.
He takes a step towards the door, like he'd like to leave. So would I, but I feel like... Can we not get into the door? We can't. Okay. Words fail to describe how rank the smell is in here. They should have sent a poet. Okay. Let's head outside, possibly. Summer door closed for the winter. Okay. There's this. A bottle of rum has been knocked over. Beautifully dark liquid is spilling out.
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already?
Hey there, stream and waiting. Kim is king of minding his business. He is stoically against anything we have to tell him regarding our personal lives. I would agree. How long have you been up already? Pretty long. It's drink o'clock, not now.
Oh, excuse me. Do you have something better to do than lust for sweet syrupy rum and lemonade? With a twist of lemon? Maybe lime. Maybe who cares? Just rum?
Okay, let's finish the thought. We're not licking that. That is not good. Let's Sleeping dock worker. A man is sleeping at the table wearing mud-caked boots and rolled down overalls. The back of his shirt reads Wild Pines, encircled by a logo with trees. I take it you've played this game before. I'm assuming you've completed it, by the way.
A colourful piece of plastic is dangling from his carabiner. Makes your fingers itch. On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Okay. Wake him up. Okay, let's not. Let's inspect the plastic.
It's a dock worker's ID, doubling as a shift card and a job permit. A young, able-bodied man stares back at you from the photo. Santiago S. John. Your fingers find their way into the shackle, flicking open its spring-loaded gate. The metal loop holds the plastic ID and a leather-bound pocketbook.
And the man?
The man emits a loud snore. Is he about to wake up? Doesn't look like it, but you never know. Better be quick.
Does the lieutenant?
No, he's looking the other way, perhaps purposefully.
Steal the
You
document?
slip the plastic ID card out of the loop and pocket it. The man continues to snore. Just for the record, you look nothing like the man on the document.
Swipe through the pocketbook and take what's inside.
You find a black paper note with a woman's profile on it. Seems like this woman lived centuries ago. The note says 5 real. It feels nice and greasy.
What sort of playthroughs did you end up going through? Like, did you do mostly physical play, or that sounds terrible? Were you more like a bruiser, a thinker, or something else? Like, what did you focus on?
Yum yum. Money. Think of all the things you can buy with this. The synapses in your brain fire with glee.
All right, let's close
The
the
sleeping dock worker
carabiner.
has little to say about your actions. He remains silent. The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
Okay, they're the morale health thing. Okay, that's
You've
good.
just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait. Use magnesium to heal your morale if you have morale damage.
Okay, so I was wondering how we used our healing items, but it looks like that's how. Okay. Let's try to wake him up. Actually, no, let's leave him. You've done Thinker and Physical. Which was your favorite playthrough? The Thinker or the Physical? Okay, good. I guess stealing that isn't like stealing. Like we just stole from that guy. What is here? Okay, so that's that. There we go. Okay. If we go up further, what is this? Goods from the lorry haphazardly littered the surroundings. What is here? Magnesium. Okay. What do you have to say, sir?
Welcome to Rivachol.
Announces the rotund man. The remark isn't addressed to you, it's addressed to the lieutenant. Why are you addressing my partner like that? What is a Rivachol?
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago.
You had more fun with the Thinker, but you enjoyed them all differently. Okay. Have you watched a lot of people play this game at all? Like different play styles, or...
Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you.
I think I've more specced into thinking as well. We'll see how it goes. So far, I'm enjoying the game. So we're in Revachol. You tell him what's happening. You sound angry.
It's men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
Okay, so some racial tensions.
What he means is fixation on the Revacholian nation makes it harder for Revachol to actually attain self-determination.
He's right. You're undermining our best shot at real self-determination. Stop ripping into this guy. He's just really proud of being Revacholan. Limbo, what's going on here? Let's go with 1.
Oh, come on, man. I just said welcome to Revachol. It's a lorry driver thing.
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should watch myself and behave.
I shouldn't be surprised by this in any way. This is a pretty bleak setting.
But you see, I'm an officer of the RCM. It's actually my job to make sure you behave. I would advise you to remember that.
Silence. The air between them becomes tense.
That's the most emotion I've gotten out of him the whole game, though.
Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
You like to see other people's reactions and what choices they make. It's cool to see how everyone takes different things away from it. It is kind of interesting, especially with just how intricate this game seems to be. Like, I didn't expect all of the Furies to kind of comment on each other either. And it's surprisingly deep, the game. FNA, Kim, I've got your back. Well, I think we all learned something here. Now that that's settled, we have a couple questions. Let's go with that.
Whatever you say, officers.
He waits impassively, cigarette smoldering between his fingers.
He smells of heavy motor oils and his breath of high tar content cigarettes, probably Astra Whites.
What was the argument all about? What are you hauling? Sure, what are you hauling?
Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass situation.
How long has this been going on?
The strike? Oh, they've been at it for a while. A month, 2 months maybe. But this here is just the last week or so.
Okay, so the strike has happened longer than the murder, because the murder was approximately a week ago.
Apples.
Huh.
Apples is exactly the kind of thing you'd say if you had something to hide.
Sounds like a cover story. Apples, fair enough. I've got some other questions. Let's go with apples.
Yeah, apples. I take it you had other questions?
What was the argument all about? No, that's it. I don't really particularly want to know about the argument. What is this? Brits, sick. There's some money on the ground. I will totally take that. I'm not going to have enough. There's TS. How idiomatic. I'm assuming we can't actually get in there. Probably one of the strikers, the main guy, the rally crier, whatever they're called. I'm not sure. What's in here? Gotta go around. A foreign car kept in good condition. Okay, what about in here? The lorries probably stored fuel here. Now they store booze.
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. This big, heavy Grad-made machine is well kept for such an old machine.
Okay, let's look in the window.
The windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see a lorryman's cabin with personal belongings, stickers, insignia.
What about the back seat?
The back end of the cabin has a small perch to sleep, large ashtrays. There are several suns and wheels sewn into the curtains. A book with ragged edges catches your notice. The front cover features a large, muscular man. The title reads, Man from Eamdal in the Lost City of the Pygmies.
Huh.
Racist nationalist paraphernalia. Not unusual in this part of town. This is our guy.
This is our guy? Oh, like he suspects that this lorry belongs... Okay, hold on. The lieutenant nods towards the racist lorry driver. Oh, the one that we were talking with. Okay. What kind of stickers and insignias do you think this lorry belongs to our tough guy? You think this lorry belongs to our tough guy?
Likely, yes. This guy's proud of who he is. Drapes it all over his machine.
Okay.
There he is, in front of Rita, smoking nervously, hoping it's over.
Huh. What kind of stickers?
The driver has adorned his space with a substantial collection of peculiar paraphernalia. Proclamations about honor, strength, and purity are glued to various panels. A large metal pendant hangs from the rear view mirror. The pendant features a sun crowned with wavy rays. It is the seal of Royalist era Revachol.
Okay, well, none of that helps us. I'm almost worried that we're gonna have to ask for help to get the body down. Okay, we got a tank top. What's in here? More Real. What about you? I don't know if
The
really...
small, wrinkled woman does not greet you. She nods along to something on her radio. A photograph is clutched in her hands, and there is a warm smile on her face. The photo, an ambrotype from the turn of the century, as golden as her smile.
Did we try shooting it down? I don't have a gun. I can't really shoot it down without a gun. Snap your fingers in front of her face. Excuse me, ma'am, I'd like to ask you some questions.
No response. Wherever this woman is,
Oh.
your words fail to reach her.
I didn't think about that. I didn't think that he would have a gun. Okay, let's leave her. I think she's entranced with whatever she's doing. Let's go give that a try. And then, if that doesn't work... Oh, what is going on here? I wonder if I should be using a controller instead of my mouse. A bold slogan, Humanix covers the truck. Humanox. Okay. So we can go up this way, I think. Yes, perfect. Okay, let's try shooting this thing down. That, a sentence I never expected. So if we approach the body again, or do I have to talk to him?
Is naked, but for a pair of underpants and white boots.
We need to talk
His
about
skin
getting him
is
down
marked.
again.
Yes, we do.
Maybe we could shoot him down. Seems like a lot of hassle. It's not. Okay,
Yeah! Bang bang time, pig! Shoot his head off!
that's terrible.
How?
The lieutenant remains unaffected.
Where the buckle ties the rope to the branch. That's a good spot to aim.
Point there. Point to it. There, the buckle holds the belt together. I don't know. Just, shoot it there maybe. Point towards the branch. Just shoot the buckle. The buckle will break it. Where the buckle ties the rope to the branch, that's a good spot to aim. Okay, I'm hoping this is correct.
Where? Ah, yes, I see. If the shot hits that, there might be a chance to release the belt.
Oh yay, might be.
Yeah, now we're talking. Entertain the Kuno with some shit.
They'll miss! The pigs will miss Kuno!
Take the shot, Lieutenant. What's the worst thing that could happen? Actually, don't. It has bad idea written all over it. Wait, let me try. Say nothing, let him choose. I don't know how. Maybe it's better not to back off. Take the shot. What's the worst thing that could happen? Sure, we'll have the lieutenant do it. I feel like he's probably a better aim than we
I'll
are.
blow his head off.
Take it! Take the shot!
Oh, okay.
Yeah, take the shot. Kuno wants some of that shit.
Silence. With his elbow sharp, The lieutenant unzips his jacket.
Oh, he's actually gonna go for it. Okay, I thought when he said he was gonna blow his head off that he wasn't gonna do it.
And produces a lightweight firearm. He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel, separates the scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5 tucks,
A paper cartridge.
securing it in place.
Mediums. Okay, so we success?
That's a Kiel A9090 Armistice, mass-produced muzzleloader, ascetic, frugal, one of the most common firearms in the world.
Thanks for the suggestion, by the way.
He then steps back and assumes the fellow's desk position, taking aim. The corner of his eye twitches. His finger is on the trigger.
Maybe say nothing? I don't want to spook him.
He's gonna fucking miss!
The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls of the surrounding tenements. A cloud of smoke slowly parts in the air as the lieutenant steps back and says to himself,
He missed.
God damn it.
Aw.
"A lot of things were wrong with that shot. The fellow's test was the wrong choice. His shoulders were raised, but above all, he cannot trust his eyesight."
Fucking idiot! Mookabat asshole!
Alright.
Kuno could have hit it easy, but then Kuno's not fucking handicapped, is he?
Let's see. It's okay, man. It's okay.
Kuno's sorry too. Kuno feels sorry for the Beano Cloud.
The lieutenant doesn't say a word, just looks at the gun in his hand.
Try again, maybe?
No, we are lucky as it is. We didn't break anything, and the victim remains uncompromised.
He looks around at the windows overlooking the yard.
Any more mistakes could put us in an unfortunate position with the locals. We have eyes on us. I didn't do us any favors with that.
Okay. Maybe I should have tried then, I guess. What now?
I have to say, it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down without assistance.
You know, you don't feel like too bad of a shot yourself.
Ugh. Okay, let's ask. And then I guess if we can't do it, then we'll... I have a feeling he's going to say no because it's his gun. And I don't know how that works. He has really bad eyesight. I should have figured when he couldn't visualize the step. Well, I don't know, because he was kind of helpful when we were looking at the feet last stream. All right, we'll give this a try. See.
It's bad as it is. Us shooting firearms like punks.
He pauses, then shrugs and produces to load the pistolet. Oh, wow, I did not expect that.
Go ahead. I'm not stopping you. Just don't lose it.
The piece shines in his outstretched hand.
They only have one gun!
This is the sorriest pair of pigs Kuno's ever seen.
Let's take the gun.
Yeah, take it, you fucking banani boika! Take it and shoot yourself in the mouth!
Feel the weight first.
The cold piece of bakelite and gunmetal is surprisingly light. Your fingers fit right through the guard, instinctively resting on the trigger.
Kim's chill like that. He is surprisingly chill. Like, he's great. I'm glad he's on our side.
You've held this, an A9 Armistice, before. At some point, it probably used to be your choice of firearm. It still feels comfortable, like you never laid it down.
The one thing I'm worried about is that we did say this was the wrong type of firearm.
The fuck are you waiting for, Kuno? Tell him to shoot himself in the mouth!
Okay, let's point the gun at the belt.
The buckle comes into focus in your sights. You stand with your feet planted firmly in the ground and your left hand supporting your gun arm.
Okay.
Why don't you just shoot yourself in your mouth? At least you won't miss.
My goodness. Your station uses different firearms. Oh, is that... Oh, okay. That's why he was saying that it was different. Ooh, we've only got a 42% chance. I don't think we can change it, can we? or we can't change our items. Shoot. Close your left eye first. Point the gun at Kunos's. Let's not do that. Say shut up. I feel it would... You're not supposed to close your eye when you shoot, right? That actually makes you worse. So let's just go for it. Green is good, right? Oh my gosh, we did it. Oh, thank you. You are the best.
The buckle explodes into tiny pieces, coming loose with a whir. With your hand numb from the recoil, you look at the body slump down. For a moment, the man appears to kneel in front of you.
Oh, he's gonna fall into us, isn't he? I'm so glad that worked. I feel like, having those guys take it down for us was not gonna make things easier on our part. Granted, we just fired 2 shots. Yippee! Oh, that's adorable! I love that emote. Those are so cute.
Looking straight at you, helpless, trapped within itself.
Who killed you? Turn away.
Communism.
Huh.
It takes a millisecond for the association to flash within your cortex. You have no idea where it's coming from. Only that it's right.
Okay, that's interesting.
Then the rigor in his muscles gives up, and he smashes sideways into the spring mud, letting out a horrid stench.
You've been policed? How did I do that? Who's laughing now, you little shit? Let's go with how did I do that?
By being a damn good shot. Ace is high.
The lieutenant raises his right... Oh my gosh, he's gonna high-five us? Crazy! I did not expect this from you, Kim.
The ace is high, a custom invented by the aerostatic brigades during the revolution, is used to celebrate success in Revachol, especially in sports. The gesture is spread across the world, despite the defeat of the revolutionaries themselves.
Honestly, the more we interact with Kim, the more I'm liking him. Kim's proud of us, finally. We've had nothing but condemnation about our... how terrible we are.
You could add an ace's low to it, if you like, by turning your back after the high and waiting for another.
Slap it and wait for an ace's low, leave him hanging. Let's try it. Let's see how far we've come with him.
The high arrives with a sharp slap. As you turn around, there is a moment of doubt. Feels like that low ain't gonna connect. Chill. It's gonna connect. But then it does, and with furious precision. The lieutenant is not one to leave an ace's low hanging.
Oh my god, amazing! Yes! We got it! We got the ace's low from Kim!
I knew these guys were
Let's go! We're not. Yeah, we're got a problem with it. What now? Let's what now? Let's pretend like he's not there.
We will perform a field autopsy and determine the cause of death. But before... Excuse me.
He needs to turn away from the corpse. Oh, it's his turn now?
Slumped on the ground like that has not improved the way the corpse smells. The fall seems to have released something deep inside it.
You love Kuno? Oh my gosh, he makes me so uncomfortable.
It looks like I feel like taking a break from the stench. I'm sorry to interrupt the jubilations here. Just a little breather before we do the autopsy.
Wait, field autopsy. Alright, give back his gun. Let's give him back his gun.
In the meantime, we should try to interview Evrard Clare, the leader of the Union. Harbor property was clearly used in the hanging. The harbor just east of here. Getting in might prove a challenge, though.
Okay, I bet you that person in the center of the street there was probably the person. He grew on you. You feel bad for him. Okay, so we're gonna encounter them more then. We'll see. I mean, the first impressions and all, that doesn't make or break things. Just quickly, before we continue on, Can I equip any other of these aces low? I can't. I need to open up one of these somehow. Not that I know how that happens. Spend 1 skill point to unlock a new slot. Oh. Sure. Might as well. We've got one more. Let's internalize. We've still got a lot going there. Okay, so...
Or we could ask around for the representative of the logistics company. My initial information says the Wild Pines have sent some sort of strike negotiator to wrangle control back from Evrard.
Well, we could talk to Evra and maybe they might know where the negotiator is?
You could ask the gardener for directions.
Is this the famous list of initial interviewers?
Yes. And those were the interviewees. Let's go.
Okay. I like how we wanted to get it down for whatchamacallit, because, you know, unsightly and having a corpse out in the open is not great, but we got it down and now we're just gonna leave it there. Oh, what we should do, actually, now that we've done that, we should phone
Inside,
in and
you see a
see...
set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
We should, call in the number of the armor.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Please connect to the 51st. Please connect me to Sylvie again. Could you run a serial number? We want to run the serial number.
Sure, officer. What's the number? And the make of the armor, if you know it.
Yes, I believe that is
Got
correct.
it. I'll contact the ICP database immediately. Call back tomorrow. Hopefully they'll have dug up something useful by then.
Okay, so we'll have to call
The
back
International
tomorrow.
Collaboration Police, ICP, is an inter-Isolari law enforcement service, the crown jewel in the moral intern diadem, alongside EPIS and the coalition government.
Alice, please connect me. Sylv, have you heard back? No, she said tomorrow, so that's it.
57's over and out.
Okay, so
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio on a hook, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
hey there, Barbecue Llama. Yes, this is my first run of the game. It has been a very long time, hasn't it? Since last time you were here. But yes, this is my first run. I assume you've played the game before? Okay, so we wanted to, I'm pretty sure her.
Bastards! We have a right to work!
Oh, him, not a her. Okay. The man yelling towards the harbor gates. His voice is the loudest of the lot and oddly screechy for a man his size. What's going on here? Looks like it's too much trouble.
Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
Also, okay, sorry, Starman waiting. If I had chosen to close my left eye, it would have affected the odds of hitting it. Yeah, I guess my question is, would the odds have gone up or down? Because I'm pretty sure, like, in real life, if you do that, your accuracy actually decreases. So my thought would be the odds go down. Is that correct, or? Barbecue Llama, you only have 2 complete runs and then a few partial runs. Okay. For your 2 completed runs, what did you kind of spec into? I'd be curious to know how you ended up playing. As you can see here, I'm kind of going more so on the intellect side. With, I guess, motoristics too, seeing as they're kind of matched.
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down.
Oh, the odds would have gone up. That is surprising to me. I would not have expected that. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it does increase your accuracy in real life, but it's been a very long time since I've been to a shooting range. Okay, 1 second. I'm just going to grab some water. Sorry, what did he say here? Hold up the board. You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down. Why should I? Yes, no. No, I guess?
Good. We're fighting for a cause here. Right to work! Right to work!
Okay, Barbecued Llama, your first run, you went completely lunatic with psyche stuff. And second run, you leaned more intellect. Okay, out of the two, which did you prefer doing? The lunatic or the intellect run? I don't know, enjoyed... yeah, that's a way to put that, to phrase that.
Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking, cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence.
What kind of cause are we talking about? I don't think I've chosen any sides yet. Regardless, I have some questions for you. Let's go with questions.
Maybe you should ask them the questions. Like, why we're not allowed to make a living here. Shame on you!
Barbecued Llama. The psyche stuff had some fun events, but the intellect can be nice to feel more like a proper detective. You don't know, depends on the mood. That's fair, that's fair. I'm wanted to go into this feeling like a proper detective and then immediately felt like a terrible detective as soon as it started, and we didn't know anything of what was going on, and some of the backstory of what he was doing prior is also not great. I get that your enjoyment would depend on your mood.
We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
He points his finger at the man sitting on the railing.
So do we, Scott.
Okay. I actually need to speak with the union boss. What is a strike? Who are all these strike breakers? Look around. What exactly is your goal here? Whose are all these strike breakers? I'm not sure what we go with. Barbecued Llama. First day or two, you will be a mess regardless. You can kind of sort your guy as time goes by, though. Or just stay as a wreck of a man. It definitely seems like they give you the options. Some of the dialogue choices are so true, says Starman waiting. Some of the dialogue choices are just crazy. Barbecued Llama, kind of sort yourself out anyways. Your guy is always a bit of a wreck. Well, I guess we'll see. We'll ask who the strikebreakers are.
Honest men and women with rights to work, to be useful, not toys for corporate interests.
The man runs a hand through his steadily graying military haircut.
We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If union fucks don't want work, they ought to let in those who do want work.
Okay.
I have a question. Why do all these men follow your leadership?
The lieutenant looks him in the eye.
You think they follow because I'm big and loud? No. They follow the rules of the market, the rules of the economy, because they were given a job to do!
He starts bellowing. I actually need to speak with the union leader. What is a strike? What exactly is your goal? I guess let's ask what his goal is.
We were promised work. We'd be in there, working, if the bastards hadn't shut the gates.
And are you unable to breach the entrance? Okay, I wanted to discuss something else.
Main gate's locked. Would take heavy ordnance to bust it open. Could try to get in through the secretary's office. Door's locked. The guard's blocking the way to the access panel.
Okay.
And I don't mean the scrawny mess punk either. I mean head measurer, or whatever he is.
Wait, head measurer? Have you considered storming in, like, all of you? Why don't you just talk to them? Head measurer.
Huge Seminese guy standing up there on the overhead passage. Won't let anyone by. The access panel is right behind him.
How bad could one guy be? You seem capable.
Bad. Standing on a narrow bridge, he's got a strategically advantageous position. And he's trained. I don't know how the Union has a trained killer up there. But that one's no joke, and my men are tired and hungry. They're workers, not fighters.
Did we manage to get the body down from the tree, by the way? You missed the early parts of the stream. We literally, with Starman Waiting's help, we literally just got the body down from the tree. Maybe like a minute before you joined. So you just missed it. I was hesitant to like shoot it down because I was like, I forgot that Kim would have a gun on him and we didn't have one. So I was like, oh, shooting it down's not going to work because we don't have a gun. But then Starman Waiting reminded me that Kim probably had a gun. It did take 2 shots to do, but luckily we did get it down. Why don't you just talk to them?
Like civilized folk, you mean? These native fucks don't understand civilized.
Yeah, it's a good thing that he was there, because I would have completely missed that. Just, I don't know what I was thinking, or why I wasn't thinking that he would have that.
It would be better for the neighborhood if you went home, at least for now, if you can't get in anyway.
No! They will give up eventually. Or get drunk. Leave the button unguarded. Then we charge.
Barbecued llama, it's pretty tough to get down on day 1. Sometimes the poor guy stays hanging up there for an extra day or 2 on your games. Yeah, I would have... I guess if you didn't have the hand-eye coordination, that would be it. Because I'm assuming that the only other route is to go through... Is it the Union or the workers, the dock workers or whatever, that you had to ask? Sorry, I actually needed to speak. Yes, we want to ask about the Union boss.
Have fun. Union shits are on full strike. Don't think they're going to let you through the gates. Why you want to meet that fat asshole?
I'm interviewing people about a murder that took place here behind the hostel cafeteria. This is official matter not to be discussed with outsiders. Starman Waiting. Yeah, the Union and its... Yeah, the Union is the only other way, and it's so embarrassing. Yeah, that's what I was expecting. It was going to be either embarrassing or there was going to be some weird, like, quid pro quo, we owe them one or something. Barbecued llama, you think so? Either the gun or get help from the Union. Might be another way that I'm not aware of, though. Yeah, it sounds... So, Starman Waiting says that it sounds like they're implying that the Union is the only other way to do it. Do we be upfront about the murder? I mean, I'm sure they know about the murder. This is official matter not to be discussed with outsiders. I don't want to play my hand too quickly here.
Right to work! It's shameful. Cops doing nothing. You should bring backup. Open up the gates for us. Blockading gainful employment for workers is a crime.
I don't know. This really isn't my area of expertise. Sure, why not? Let's go with 2.
We are not picking a side in this just yet, sir.
Okay, good. Thank you, Kim, for jumping in. I was at a loss.
Pity. Let us work!
Okay, let's leave. This is not who I thought we were going to be talking to. Asks a man with jolly eyes. tilting his head.
You're hazy on the notion of a scab. Smells like politics, though. Maybe it's got something to do with the flask he reaches for from time to time.
What exactly is a scab? Yeah, I'm a scab, poor and downtrodden. Wave your fist, right to work. I'm not a scab, I'm a cop. Proceed. What exactly is a scab?
Kind of a worm, content with mere survival. They come, they want to do our job for shittier pay, screwing over both themselves and us. Everybody loses.
Okay, I see. So the people down there don't want to strike, and he's preventing them from going back to work. Is that what, am I getting that correctly? Hold on, where did they all come from? You don't seem like to like that.
Gotta be bloody stupid or freaking evil to scab. Or I guess scared, maybe. But scared of what? Of who?
He looks at the mass, squinting his eyes as if trying to ascertain what they're scared of.
Personally, I'd rather beg than scab. If the gentleman shouting on the street came begging, maybe they'd have gotten something.
Nod, have you tried talking to them? Shake your head, it's better than begging, come on. Have you tried talking to them?
We've explained the matters, but they don't listen. This lot would be reasonable and go home if the big guy wasn't riling them up all the time.
Yeah, they want to cross the picket line and get paid by the company. Okay. I am picking up what the game is putting down then.
Big guy. He means the leader of the scabs.
Yeah, I'm a scab. No, I'm not a scab, I'm a cop.
I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, let us cop for less money.
He chuckles, then realizes.
Psst, show him your stolen card. Now has arrived the perfect moment.
I don't know if that's a good
Speaking
idea.
of, what brings the RCM here? To the Wild North? Come to see the strife?
I need to get past the gates and speak with the boss. I'm actually a worker like you guys. I'm a bit short on money right now. Can you give me some of it? What's the strike about anyways? I need to get past the gates and speak with your boss.
Oh, good. What matters do you want to discuss with Everard?
There's been talk of suspicious activity in the harbor. I can't disclose any details of an ongoing case. He might have information about killing that took place behind the hotel. I can't disclose the detail of an ongoing case.
So mysterious. So intriguing. Either way, the road in front of you is wide and open.
Okay, good. Does this mean you can let me through the gate?
I don't operate in that capacity. I'm not a granter of passage. The passage grants itself.
He takes a swig and points up the stairs with his flask.
If it's so simple, why did the scab leader warn you of the guards blocking the way?
That's simple. I just walk in?
Aye. Walk right past Measurehead and go in.
Past Measurehead?
Yeah, the 2.5 meter tall Semini supremacist there. Walk right past him.
Okay, so this is not actually going to... That's not how this is going to work. Barbecued llama. You probably learned that sometimes the skills, personality, things that chat to you sometimes do not always give you the best ideas. Yes, what was it? There's been a couple that I have read and kind of gone, that doesn't seem correct. I'm assuming that's either because I'm really high in them or really low in them, is my guess. Let's exit here. Right.
Then press the button to unlock the door. Then go past him again. And you enter the arbor through the office. Está.
So you're saying it's actually quite difficult. I got you. I think I have some questions for you first.
Don't worry, I'm sure it's not completely impossible. For example, you could best Measurehead in a physical confrontation.
Oh, I highly doubt that.
Or you could convert to a Semini supremacist worldview. Or,
He strokes his
maybe it
mustache.
actually is completely impossible.
Has anyone ever bested him in physical confrontation? Has any of the scabs tried converting to his worldview? Got it. Another thing.
Sure.
I'm actually a worker. I'm a bit short on money right now. Okay, let's keep moving. And I think, so it's... We should be able to check out the kitchen now. And I think when were the people coming over? Run the number. Okay, so we're waiting for that. Find out who's in the union box. Told you some unruly union men gathered in the mess hall. Right. Did it say what time? They're not there today, but most likely they'll eventually show up. Keep an eye out for them. We have to wait for this. Interview the union boss. Which we can't get to right now because the guy is blocking it. And then there's also the Wild Pines rep. Representative of the logistics company who owns the harbor, and ask her about the murder. She should be around here somewhere. Okay, so we might be able to find her around. Let's hit up the kitchen first. I don't know if this is a good idea or not, but we're here. The dishes are drying. They smell of chemicals and pine trees. What is in here? Sure, we'll take that. You.
A thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. This must be the Whirling's cook.
You know what keeps throwing me is the bubbles that float around our head. I don't know why. I see them, but they just don't register as something I can click on when I see them. It takes me way too long to remember I should probably click on those. Because they're location dependent and context dependent.
As you step in, he nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Garancy and Quebec.
Okay.
Okay, it's definitely not his name. Whatever you do, please don't call him Garancy Quebec. Please. It's not funny.
Garancy, I have some questions to ask. Mr. Corbeck, I'm here on official. This police business? Hello, sir, got time for a few questions.
The man puts his cup down and replies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air.
You've got some impressive pots. I don't think I need anything else. Stay masculine. Okay, I don't think we're going to learn anything from him, per se.
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue.
I wonder where this door leads. Would this be like a freezer? Well, probably not. I assume it just leads outside. I'll be back. Door. Mark my words. Try to push the door.
The door does not budge.
You do?
The
It's a
lieutenant.
door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads?
The lieutenant regards you with patient skepticism.
The winch. Outside. In the backyard. Remember? No? Your fingers do.
There is a winch outside on the roof, like that of a small elevator. I'm drawn to its cobalt blue. It's part of the whirling in rags. There's something about this place that makes me want to know. Out of duty, we may find something pertinent to the investigation. You're right, it's not important. Let's go. Let's go with the winch.
Well, if there was a winch, I suppose we could look into it. As a side investigation.
Yes, a mini side investigation. No, the door is a mega investigation. The door and the main investigation will merge into a stereo investigation. Oh my gosh. I kind of just want to be ridiculous.
If you say so. Gart is the person to ask about this. The cafeteria manager.
Okay, let's leave and let's go talk to him, I guess. Before we do, it'll be the back door. Mark my words. I have a feeling you are very correct. Okay, no one else is here.
Can I help you?
I saw another thing at the
Another
whirling.
thing. Great. I love those.
Yes, you do. You better love them. Blue steel door in the back of the kitchen.
Oh, yes, that door, sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door.
Do you know what's behind it? Do you have...
No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. And I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering about it for 10 years. It's just a frit warehouse, probably.
Huh.
Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk and dust. Junk and dust.
He runs his fingers across the corner to check for dirt.
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing.
I think you'd like to know what's back there. Let him get to pretend he's indifferent. Little side tasks are usually worth doing even if they seem pointless or ridiculous. They can get XP to level up and upgrade your stats. Okay. I do have a question with, just because it kind of, I guess, ties into the side tasks. Is there like time constraints to this? Are we time constrained to what we can do? Just because there is a timer and a day count. Sometimes when you do the silly option, Kim is silly with you, emphasizing on the sometimes LOL. Okay, so we gotta do more silly stuff so we can catch him in the act of being ridiculous, is what I just heard you say, Starman. Let's let him pretend
he looks
his
at the
indifference.
dust on his finger and wipes it off.
Okay, that's
Yes.
it. I think we're good to go. So we need to find... too many things to find. Also, I wanted to check. We've got new clothing, right? What was this? Physical instrument. What does this do? -1 suggestion, but 1 conceptualization. Where's our suggestion? Is here. And our conceptualization is here. I might actually remove that and put on the tank top. Just because, I mean, the conceptualization was nice, but I feel like the -1 suggestion is a little bit of a detriment here since we're doing a lot of talking to people. Especially since we're going to be talking to more people. If that makes any sense. Starman. Yes and no. There is a time constraint, but the time goes by slow enough. Like only when you talk to people or interact with objects. Oh, I thought it was okay. I actually thought that when we talk to people, it was paused. You'll straight up change your whole outfit depending on the situation for stats, LOL. That's true. I think we did see that in one of the... I did notice that in like the tips menu or something. Barbecued llama. Some things can only be done at certain times of day. You think there's a day limit, but unless you actively do nothing, it shouldn't be an issue. Okay, good. Because I am... time constraints... What's the word? I get very anxious and very what's the word? Paralyzed when it comes to time constraints. Time passes slowly, but doing certain tasks does accelerate the passage of time. Okay. Well, thank you guys for clearing that up. That is immensely helpful. Oh, right, the gun. It probably updated our tools with the gun, and then we gave it back. So now we have no more tools. Is there anything else? The tattoos. Can we hold? Interact. Use interact button in inventory to inspect items. Where's the interact button? Oh,
An
interact.
intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso of the hanged man, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time the lines intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart.
Okay. That's right. I remember going through this. Is there no way to... I thought we were supposed to be asking people the tattoos, but we haven't been able, or it hasn't popped up in any of our conversations so far. Are we just not talking to the right people?
It almost looks like the electronic patterns inside a radio computer or an old filament memory, but not quite.
What is the meaning of this tattoo?
For you to discover. You've gotten as far as you will without assistance.
Okay, yeah.
Someone who knows about history could tell you.
Someone who knows about history. Maybe the bookseller? Maybe we can go inside and talk to the woman? You wouldn't feel rushed. You took your time and did a bunch of stuff without worrying about it, but there is timed events to pay attention to. But that shows under quests. Okay, so like I'm assuming, what was it? The Union, this one, the Union box. That'll probably be a timed quest. Going into the kitchen seems like that's a timed thing as well, since it's only open at certain times. Find a way into the secret passage. We got to do that. Okay. Okay, cool. Cool. How's our conceptualizations going? They are going slow. On the left, there's a clock. In our journal? Like here? Union box. That's just when it's filled. We're barbecued llama. We're given plenty of warning if something is timed. Nothing gets sprung on you and makes you have to drop everything to do them. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, next to the first one. On the left, there's a clock. Left. Oh, here, like this? Is that what you're talking about? So these clocks are the timed ones? I'm guessing, is what you were saying. I want to leave. How do I leave? Oh, put the photo away. Maybe if I do that, that'll help, huh? That could probably help me. Okay, so now let's see if she knows her history. Can we enter the building here? Okay, so there's just her to talk to. Let's inspect a couple things down here first. Old sports magazine tucked away in the dark corner. That's odd. The book collection, the National Recipe of Arda, they're all about lake trout. What is back there? Okay, let's talk to her first. I doubt she'll let us go back there.
Welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People. My name is Plaisance.
Biographies. Okay, so not history. She might not be able to tell us.
Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
Okay, before we go on, you seem to be well off enough. Can you give me some money? I feel there won't be an opportune moment to ask later. This is going to come up a lot. I mean, we do need money. I don't know how we're going to pay this guy off. Okay, so you're the owner of this store.
I am the proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
Her voice is high-pitched as if to give it more penetration. What if I want to buy a book? Your daughter is the one standing outside the store, right? Farewell for now.
Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post doing her job like a proper girl?
Yes, of course. No, she was definitely slacking off. It doesn't matter now. Tell me something else. Yes, of course.
Wonderful. Did you talk to her?
Yes.
Great! On a scale of 1 to 10, how compelled were you to buy books after talking with her?
10. She's certainly very polite and helpful. 5. I felt some interest. 1. Not impressed. I'm not going to grade a human being. I don't do that. Okay, I'm going to go with the last one. Barbecued llama. Considering how run down the town and land is, the people are usually very generous with giving donations to the police when they ask. Oh, really? So I should be actually... I've been so weary of actually asking for money. I guess maybe we should be asking. Again, we need 100 by tomorrow, and I'm only at 12?
Come now, it's not personal. It's about proper sales practices and market research. I expect an answer.
Fine, she's 10. 10, lady. Your daughter's a angel.
My precious, her dedication brings joy to my heart. If you have children, I hope they turn out as great as my Annette.
Starman waiting. You always ask, but you have no shame. No, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I did technically steal some money off a drunk guy that was sleeping, so I don't know why asking for money is a problem, but just taking it seems to not be a problem. That, please, no, that's not great. Let's see. The way you're handling her strikes me as wrong. Annette is quite the trooper. She's great value add. I'm here to dismantle the free market and abolish child labor. Okay, let's change the subject.
The woman before you scans the store, her shoulders rigid and tense.
Maybe she has...
Every now and then, she nudges her glasses.
Why would she be tense? What if I want to buy a book?
Then why are you talking to me? Everything is on the shelves to browse. Don't you feel compelled to buy anything? See those shelves there? Go. Be drawn.
Okay, she fiddles with her pendant, then waves her bony finger directly at you. So what types of books do you have? Alright, I'll take a look at them.
Everything is on the shelves. Take a look yourself. The shelves compel you, don't they?
She is into the heebie-jeebies, isn't she? All the heebie-jeebies. Heebie-jeebies. Alright, I'll take a look.
She smiles and nods, seemingly relieved.
Farewell for now, book peddler. I like that. I like that as a goodbye. She's probably not going to let us go back here.
You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another room. A strange cage-like trinket dangles from the curtains.
Crystal Mom? Yes, that is actually the word I was looking for. Crystal Mom.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
Shopkeeper, what's behind the curtains? Examine the strange cage-like trinket.
You see some kind of charm, an irregular polyhedron assembled from bones, sticks, and straw. Inside, a disturbing fish head with empty eye sockets stares at you.
Some sort of charm?
This is a traditional Seminese ward, meant to provide protection against ill luck, bad dreams, curses, and other supernatural scourges.
Who are the Seminese? Barbecued llama. If you follow certain types of politics enough, you can unlock certain ideologies or beliefs that can unlock more dialogue options. If we follow certain types of politics. So you mean like if we were to take a side on the whatchamacallit? Like if we were to side with the line crossing non-strikers, I don't know what you would call them. That would change our dialogue options with different people.
Inhabitants of Ile de Fantôme, the Seminine Islands down south.
So is she from Semini?
Aside from poking at it suspiciously, there is nothing else to do with the fish head charm at this time. The curtains remain shut before you.
What are behind the curtains?
Nothing. Why aren't you browsing the books? Don't you feel compelled to look at the books? You ought to.
Okay, so she thinks that pendant is able to compel people. Sounds weird saying it in chat, but if you side more with the union or with the company or try and talk about how great the old days were, etc., like espousing certain views, the game tracks it. Okay, so yeah, that you explained it correctly then. That is exactly what I was thinking from your initial chat there. Or post, or I don't know, what do you call them? Jeez, I never even thought about that. Starman waiting. If you start sharing your opinions more instead of picking a neutral option, you do get some fun dialogue, and you get new thoughts for the cabinet. Exactly what Barbecue Llama said. Okay. So does neutral not provide its own stuff? Is it only if you pick... or is it only if you actually have opinions? Or does neutral have its own stuff as well?
She speaks almost as if she's trying to put a spell on you, urging you to buy more books.
I have a feeling she is trying to put a spell on us. Starman waiting. The game makes fun of you for being neutral. LOL. Of course. Barbecued Llama, you think that neutral is its own thing? Yeah, Starman saying that it actually makes fun of you if we do that. Which, I mean, sure.
Oddly enough, the more she tries to draw you away from the curtains, the more alluring they become.
Let's just pull them open. Let's just scandalize this woman.
Just as you're about to pull apart the curtains, the petrified voice of the shop owner cries out once more.
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limits for the customers.
Her hand has closed around her pendant, her fingers nervously playing with the talisman.
Parapsychologically speaking, we're done if you decide to open them. I won't be held responsible for the consequences. It's too dangerous.
What does that mean?
She looks away, mumbling. Why is everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't they just buy books like normal people?
Ma'am, this is different. I'm a police officer. I need to go in there. But I sense this place calling for me. I must investigate beyond the threshold. I don't care. You can't stop me. I'll open them. All right. I'll think about it for a while. This is different. I'm a police officer. I need to get in there.
Why? It's not like anyone was killed there.
She stops abruptly as her hand flies over her mouth, baffled by her own bluntness.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to be so impolite. Just please don't go there. I can't allow that. You'll only make things worse and unleash the powers.
Oh my gosh.
The curtains do seem frail suddenly, not robust enough to contain a slippery darkness.
All right, I'll think about it for a while. Continue. Okay, I feel like it's just something she's worried about. I don't think it's gonna...
Let's just talk
help
about
us?
this first, all right? There's no reason for you to venture into the unknown.
Or maybe there is something. We probably could...
Talking is always good. Go see what she has to say.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Maybe now there's more...
The curtains, tattered with age and covered in dust, hang before you, as if taunting you.
Maybe more dialogue options. Yeah, that's a word. Dialogue options are available. I want to see if there's any history books, though. Gift books of molten candy.
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular, sword-wielding barbarian on the cover.
Okay, so that's the romance.
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of shelf space seems to be taken up by Wirral-related merchandise.
Okay, not exactly what I was hoping for. What about upstairs? Can we run? Run!
These shelves are overburdened with books from the same series. You see the name Dick Mullen over and over.
Where have we heard that name before? Have we heard that name before? Oh, Dick Mullen. That was the... okay, they were jibing us over Dick Mullen losing his badge and losing his gun. This is the detective books.
A couple of spook novels hide amidst all the detective books. Thrilling tales of spycraft and daring do.
Okay, so again, not what we're looking for. What is here? Picture books. What's that? Fascinating magic. Rather candid.
The plaque on the shelf reads, Biographies of famous people. You see a large variety of names, none of which ring a bell.
Anything of note? I doubt this is gonna go anywhere, but we also got a pop-up.
I would say... The Greatest Innocence. Yes, most certainly. It's an important educational tool, delving into the depths of history, religion, and their relation to innocentic power.
Starman Waiting, who knows we could be Dick Mullen? Like all the Dick Mullen books were written after us? Is that what you're implying? Who or what is an innocence? Great, I don't need to know anymore. Okay, so this has history, so let's maybe inquire more.
A very influential historical figure. But surely I don't have to tell you that. You're a law officer, and law officers have at least some education.
Shots fired. She waves her hand as if casting aside the thought.
The book is also very daring. The author aims to re-examine the universal understandings of the innocentic system, creating a fresh vantage point and a shift in the tired order of things.
The innocentic system. I thought it was about which of these innocents is the coolest and the greatest, so you recommend it?
Certainly. It's prudent for a person to have at least an elementary understanding of history and society. Imagine the chaos we'd be in otherwise.
You feel like you should get this one. Definitely. It's important somehow. There's something personal inside.
I feel like he's lying. Look through the display of books. I don't want to spend the money right now. We'll hold off. Maybe we'll come back. What is
Several
this?
maps have been attached to a bulletin board hidden inside the alcove. They're held up by small pins. The board has come loose from one corner. The maps look old and faded. Your eye catches a map of Insulinda, a map of Revachol, and a map of Martinez.
Okay, so we're in Revachol, right? So let's look at the map here.
The north coast of a verdant island is shattered by the delta of a river. It is the River Esperance. Countless bridges put the shards back together, connecting city blocks to river islands. La Delta says a great artificial heart in the center, teeming with life forms and construction.
Okay, and then I think if I'm right, the long way home. Did we suspect we were coming from Montanez? Is it Montanez? It doesn't say anything, just that we came from the south.
To the east, rolling hillsides, Le Jardin, Stella Marie, the suburbs of Saint-Baptiste, swallowed up into the megacity. They sound rich to you. This is Revachol East.
And what's west of the river?
Houdon. It's somewhere to live. Not bad. Then there's Jamrock. It's bad. People shouldn't live there, but they do. Then Forberg. It's almost as bad, and much larger. Then Coal City. It's the worst.
Oh no, Martinez was where the inn guy was from, isn't it? That's why the name is familiar.
It's so small you can't even see it on the map. No, wait. There it is. North of Jamrock, the strip of coast next to the Greater Revachol Industrial Harbour. It looks downright despondent. It's almost Coal City, to be honest. No, this is somewhere to be. This is all you have. But it's still something. Streets and sodium lights, the sky, the world. You're still alive.
And maybe it is where we're from. Let's have a closer look at it then.
It's not really a map. It's a tourist thing. A picture postcard with buildings on it, drawn from an isometric perspective. A date in the upper right corner says 48.
Martinez is the district we're in within the city. Oh, we're in... Okay, so I got that completely backwards then. Jeez, how did I mess that up?
Still, it's detailed. Could be pretty useful for scouting ahead. You see the jagged boxes of an industrial harbor, even the whirling in rags there.
Yeah, look at that. It even tells us this is where we're at. Okay, last one.
This large map displays archipelagos. You see a constellation of small dots on the light blue emptiness of the Insulindic Ocean. The largest in the northeast is La Caillou. You are here. Another far away in the southwest, Seminese Islands, Ile de Fantôme.
Okay, wait a second. A constellation of small dots on a light blue emptiness. Isn't that exactly what he had tattooed on? Is this what he's got tattooed? That can't be right.
Ozon, Laurentide, Fas a la Mer, Archipelagos, North Arcade Islands. All just specks of dust on the vastness of the Insulindic. On the edges of the map, the color fades into a blur of dotted lines, black and white, disintegrating into mathematics. In the northeast, a dust mite stands on the north coast of Caillou, in a bookstore. It's you.
Squint first. Can you see cities on the islands? Look at the edges.
The ocean breaks apart into a tangle of cosines and azimuths, all pointing into pale nothingness. Mwindi is the north azimuth. Grad is the northeast azimuth. Samara is the east azimuth. Seol is the west azimuth. Isolas, they're called.
Huh.
Connections to other worlds. Words past the Insulindian, unknown to you. You only know you've never been there. You have little idea what they are. Distant stars, gods, but looking at them makes you feel almost non-existent. Whatever they are, the Isolas are immeasurably large compared to you, and very, very far away.
Well, that got really, really very existential there. Starman waiting. That's a really good instinct with the tattoos and the map. It'll come up later. Okay. That's good to know. They said constellations, and they were talking about how the the tattoos look like constellations. So that's kind of why I put two and two together. Barbecued llama. This is far too much information for the broken mind of the main character. I think it's far too much information for my broken mind. Forget the main character's broken mind. It's just so existential. Just from looking at what I'm assuming are islands and continents?
Perhaps they are gods. Gods of distance and outer dust.
Okay, let's leave. I don't want to buy the maps just yet. But I think we found a lead on that. Possibly. Another boring book, just discard it here. And then what is this?
This bookstore is not strictly about crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. There's also a wide range of paranatural literature.
Starman Waiting. Thinker gives you a lot of lore of the world we're in. That actually kind of excites me. I think world building is probably what I love most about fictional anything. Is just like, give me all the rules and the laws of how things work and all of that and what's going on, and it it entertains me to no end. Almost more than, like... Don't get me wrong, I love character stories as well. Like, that is probably my jam the most, but I can definitely get into world lore a lot. So that's awesome. I do like that. Sorry, I completely blanked as to what was this. This bookstore is not strictly about crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. There's also a wide range of paranatural literature. Okay, that makes sense. Barbecued Llama. It is quite an interesting world, and the history and why everything is in the state it is. A few characters, including Kim, will chat to you about it. Okay, that's good to know. I'm curious, like, how big was the... I actually never looked this up. How big was the team that created this game? Like, to have all of that is... Oh, let's go back. I see a Blinky that I must have missed. Everyone knows the most interesting thing about fascists was their magic? Did it say fascists? I'm not going crazy there, am I? Okay, let's talk to her about... I feel like this is probably not the best course of action, but...
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
Okay, I really hope that's not the name of her shop. I just realized that's a very long name. This game was great world building and lore. 10 out of 10. That's awesome.
I already told you, it's just a storage room for employees. I don't understand why it's so important to you. Just let it go, officer. Go buy some goddamn books. You're supposed to be drawn to the books.
She's so tense, it's a miracle she hasn't snapped in half yet.
If it's just a storage room, then why are you so tense? If it's just a storage room, then why does it have a summonese ward protecting it? If it's just a storage room, then it wouldn't hurt if I peeked inside.
It's just for decoration.
She wavers under your gaze, mouth pressed into a tight-lipped smile, then something breaks.
Okay, fine. It's just because this place is cursed, just like everyone said. They don't call it the doomed commercial area for nothing.
Oh, okay. She's trying to keep the curse in that room. Starman. I think part of the team that made it played an actual tabletop game IRL for a couple of years while they built up a lot of the world. So it feels really lived in. I wonder which tabletop game they played while they were making this. I also suspect that they play a lot of D&D, most likely. Or some form of D&D. If not D&D, what's the other one? I forget what the other ones are called.
Are you happy now, officer? Happy that you've ruined everything?
She closes her eyes and starts mumbling something to her pendant.
Host of hosts, she prays. Guard me and my honest business venture from the curse that lurks behind the curtains.
How does the curse manifest itself? Why did you just tell me right away it's a curse? Why didn't you just tell me right away it's a curse? Have you sought help from anyone?
The curse is so much worse than you could imagine. It's a disease, eating at the very foundation.
A shiver runs through the woman as she looks around the dimly lit store. Oh my gosh.
It's the curse of financial distress, of ruin and bankruptcy.
She peers at the curtain again. Okay, I'm a little confused. What does that mean? Wait, that's it. I was hoping for something more paranatural.
But officer, there's nothing natural about entire companies declaring bankruptcy. I'm talking about cacodemons feeding off bad business practices and disappointing income statements.
Huh, okay. That's an interesting take on bankruptcy.
There's something wrong with this building, I can tell you. Ever since I arrived, I've sensed an eerie lingering presence, as if I was unwanted here.
Would you like me to take the case? I don't think the curse is real. Why didn't you just tell me right away?
It's not good to talk about the curse, not in detail. The negativism, it's dangerous. Talking about the void wraiths angers them.
Let's go ghost hunting! That's not something I ever thought I'd ever say. But yes, we'll do it. We'll take the case on. We'll take the case on.
Wow. Void raves. You have new words.
Have you sought help from anyone? Okay, let's just ask if we can look into this.
Most certainly not. I don't want anyone who's not familiar with the psychic arts to get involved in this mess. Stay away. Leave the spirits be, so they can return to their slumber.
Ah, okay. That's not the reaction I expected.
My liege, you know what this case calls for? A para-detective.
Drama, of course. Convince her to let you investigate. Ooh, we actually have a high chance.
Time to fire up the old lie machine.
Failed. Ma'am, I'm a renowned private investigator, a paragon of law and specialist in all things criminal. I don't want to say all that.
Yes, you do.
No, it's really stupid. You're right. What could go wrong? Oh, no. We had like a 70% chance and we failed. We failed. You're right. What could go wrong?
Attaboy.
Ma'am, I'm a renowned private investigator.
And I am his private partner, John Shaw. Together we run the preeminent postal surveillance firm in Revachol.
Oh, Kim for the win! Kim's my backup. Oh, this is great. I hope he never leaves us. Kim with a backup. I'm so happy he jumped in. Thank God for this man. The joys of dice rolls in games. As much as it annoys me, honestly, like completely honestly, because I do play D&D, which is kind of why I wanted to get into this. I just started playing D&D maybe like a year ago. As much as I dislike when we roll really low and fail a check, sometimes it makes for the best parts of the game. Like, we would have never had this wonderful moment with Kim if we hadn't rolled low.
Shao is what the Saolite Empire was called in the Occident back when far less was known about the people. It was a barbarian other, ever so mystical, on whom you could project any kind of exotic fantasy. The legend of it persists, and a lot of people still think the Shao is a thing.
Huh, interesting. Starman, you failed 97% rolls and passed 3%. The 3% shocks me. Passing those seems, I don't know, maybe whatever, you always remember the bad stuff or whatever. So like the failing a 97% would stand out more than passing a 3%, but that's crazy. We are truly private in our partnership. But wait, there's more. Let's go with we're truly private in our partnership. Or do we go with, but wait, there's more? Well, back when far less was known about the people, it was sure, let's go with we're truly private.
Once we've caught our client's spouse in flagrante delicto, we blackmail them and pocket the money ourselves, because that's what private investigators do. Now, I see that you are a married woman.
You also play D&D, so that's why you enjoyed this game so much? Yeah, I have a feeling like the guys who created this definitely play D&D. There's just so much, at least of the like world building portion of it, especially since like the D&D campaign that I'm in is actually a homebrew one, and this just screams of homebrew to me.
Some penetrating sarcasm from your colleague there.
Way to go, Kim. This is great. This is so great.
What nonsense are you two going on about? This is not relevant at all. And besides, my husband would never do such a thing. We are proper people.
Mind your manners, John. This isn't the Great Shao Empire where we can just talk about sex stuff so openly. Alright, enough nonsense. The point is that we sometimes take on unusual cases. Huh. The point is that we... Oh, I kind of want to... I kind of just want to keep rolling with it. Okay, hold on. What did he say here? Once we've caught our client's spouse in flagrante delictio, we blackmailed them and pocketed the money ourselves, because that's what private investigators do. Now I see that you are a married woman. Some penetrating sarcasm from your colleague there. Okay, let's I'm actually torn as to which to pick, so let's just go with
How can I believe you after all that foolishness?
She looks somewhat irritated. Ah.
Our sincere apologies, ma'am. No more nonsense. We are offering to assist you with your troubles. Pro bono.
Despite his apologies, there's a twinge of amusement in the lieutenant's eye. That's right, and all you have to do is give us the key to the back door. Enough funny business. Will you just give us the key already? It's a good offer, ma'am. I urge you to accept our help. It may be the only chance to save your business. Ooh. She does seem to be like very business-minded, so maybe a play on that. Yeah, let's try and pull on the business string. I think that's the best way to go here.
That's right. When not spying on the love affairs of the ultra-rich, we solve unusual mysteries by the low reload.
What better way than to ask us?
Oh my god! Will you stop with that incessant yammering? It's too much. If you wanted the key to the back door, you could have just asked for it.
Jeez, her palm goes to her face. Fine, I'll ask for it. Can we have the key? But I didn't want to ask for it. Asking is beneath me.
Absolutely not.
Oh, okay, so that's locked. Oh, yeah, that's right. It was red, wasn't it? Yeah, okay, I forgot about that. Do we have more questions? Okay, fine. Farewell for now, book peddler. Let's leave. Okay, so... what else? What else? Can we... Okay, let's look in here. What's this? It's probably going to cost us.
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. Its coin slot is full of fossilized bubblegum, rendering the machine permanently inaccessible.
Let's look inside. You can fail barbecued llama. You can try fail dialogue options again if you raise the associated stat. I thought that was only for white options. I thought red options got locked. Or does it also work for red options? Starman, you can always come back to it since it's white. Oh, it was white. Okay, for some reason I thought it was red. I am blind, apparently. We'll try again then later on. Let's look inside.
A thick layer of graffito covers the lenses. You spell out the word Onuk written on the other side, with N and C scribbled backwards.
Kuno. Oh, it's Kuno. Barbecued llama. Oh, it might only be the white ones. You might be wrong. Been a while since you played. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that it is just the white ones, but as Starman pointed out, that option was a white option. I don't know. Colorblind, which makes no sense because that's not how that works. Not paying attention on my part, I guess.
That's Kuno on the lens.
Oh, called it. I was right. Shift your focus to the background.
Under the graffito, a sea of blues and greys appear. Behind the water lies a coast studded with concrete and reeds. On it, a church on stilts. lanky weather-worn wooden planks, an X-shaped cross topping its tower. You know this to be the star of Pericarnassus, or the Cairo, the central symbol of the Pericarnassian church, a star, a great moral height to be strived towards.
Okay. So the religion here.
Around the large wooden building you see chunks of sea ice gathered on the beach, and a small tent set up on the ice.
Okay, let's leave, I guess. Anything in the garbage can? If you had a bag in your hand, perhaps you could collect these bottles and sell them. The ad reads, broken window. Tibbs has windows. Okay, anything here? What is this? Okay, money, perfect. You hear the distinct squall of seabirds. Just about 3 p.m. for you, so you're going to vanish to bed. Enjoy Disco Elysium. I will, thank you. You have yourself a good night, and thanks for stopping by. It was nice to talk with you again. You take care. A splatter of bullet holes lines the wall. I guess, heads up, I guess mostly for Starman. I am going to be streaming for an hour more, as I do end my streams at 9 o'clock my time, which is Mountain Standard Time. Nothing I can do. I'm the job for every man. Yellow plastic bag. They clip this to collect tart from the streets. Oh, is this... Okay, so if we go to tools, hold the bag. Hold the bag. Is it going to affect our... Okay. And now if we interact with this, can we gather stuff? Oh, okay. Maybe this is how we get $100. That's not gonna work. There's this. We can grab that. A lonely commemorative survey the sea, indifferent to your approach. What else? What is this?
This is a wall on the side of an apartment building.
Why am I looking at this wall? Okay, so nothing there. There's another thing to open. What's this? Ah, it's the other kid. Okay, more items. Ooh, magnesium. That's good. What about... Here, what's this? Garden hose. This won't be used for until the snow melts. And we love collecting trash. Hey, anything that'll get me money.
It's
although
been a week and now they show up.
Chairs and tables eaten by rain and rot. Who said that? Any way that we can start making some money, honestly. Orange bum hat. Rhetoric goes down, reaction speed goes up. Health. I wonder if I should heal. Just a closed door, but you look at it suspiciously. Oh, the guy talking was... There's a smoker up here? Oh, yeah. Can we speak to him from down here?
So much for
You
a quiet
see
smoke.
a young man on a balcony nursing a cigarette. His eyes have been following you for a while.
Thank you for that. I did not see him. Okay, let's...
Not looking for any trouble, officer.
He says in a quiet voice. Despite the cold, his shirt hangs unbuttoned on his frame. Why are you whispering? It sounds like you're already in trouble. No trouble from me. I just want to know what's going on here. Too late, young man. Trouble found you. No trouble from me. I just want to know what's going on.
I don't want to be seen talking to the gendarmerie, if that's okay. I just want to finish my cigarette.
Don't let him go. This could be your witness. The balcony has a great view of the whole thing.
He's got a point there. But is that why he doesn't want to talk to us?
Is it really that important?
He asks you, adjusting his shirt.
Like a nervous cat, he keeps stealing looks at the neighboring windows.
All right, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run.
Can you tell me your name? Looks like we've got a good view of the Whirling's backyard. Can you tell me anything about the hanging?
I can tell that you finally got him down. Thank you. It was quite a disturbing sight, even by Martinet's standards.
Huh.
What were you doing last Sunday?
Oh. You already asked me that, didn't you?
Wait, what? Kim has talked to this guy already?
Wait, is someone else investigating the lynching?
Oh, no, it's us. Because we were technically here. That's right. Did you? I'm pretty sure I didn't.
No, not you. Some more muscular type.
He gestures idly, some more muscular type. So someone else is investigating. You like that it lets you ask him? You like that it lets you ask Kim. Oh, I guess that is a good point. There are technically two options. I guess Kim could have done some sleuthing around before we even met up.
And when did you speak to this more muscular gentleman?
The lieutenant takes out his little blue notebook and writes something down.
Last week? I don't know. Look.
He looks around the courtyard again. Rain patters on the windowsills and dead house plants too late to do them any good.
It'll take more than rain to bring this place back to life.
Sorry, my reading is going downhill real quick, apparently.
You didn't answer the question. What were you doing last Sunday?
I had a friend over.
Ooh.
It was my Sunday friend.
Sunday friend. Oh, okay. What's your friend's real name? Did he see something?
He doesn't reply, gesturing no with his cigarette. Under the grey sky, the neighboring windows are streaked with rain.
Can you tell me your name?
My name? My name is Martin Martinez.
That seems like that's not true.
That's definitely not his real name.
You're not actually called Martin Martinez, are you?
No, of course not. Could you please lower your voice?
He scans the courtyard. It's silent like the bottom of a well. Every sound captured and reflected back. All right, we'll talk later.
No. We won't.
He takes one last drag of his cigarette before stubbing it out on the balcony. Ugh. Well, that was less than informative. Except, I guess there is someone else we could speak to. Granted, we don't know who it is.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going.
Convince him to stay, but we don't really have... What other questions? Yeah, we gotta try. It's not like we've got anything else to lose. And maybe he'll actually tell us. This is a red check. Okay. I'm guessing because the box is giant and red. Maybe that should clue me in that it's a red check. Oh my goodness. I feel so embarrassed about that.
Time to bring out your secret charm.
We
Tears
failed.
and begging. Show him your emotional side. Throw yourself before his very feet like a dog.
What do you want from me? Do you want me to cry, huh? Please don't go. I'll stop drinking. I'll take the trash out. Just please don't leave me. Okay, we're definitely going with this one.
Trash?
The young man shakes his head in confusion.
Please don't go. I'll even stop smoking inside.
Listen, I really have to go.
With a flick of his wrist, he sends the extinguished cigarette sailing over the rail. You like that? I did. Out of the two options we had, that was the one that piqued my fancy.
Good luck with the investigation.
New task, the smoker on the balcony. Okay, what do we have? Love Kim seeing us yell this. Kim didn't even say anything. He's probably just like, this seems like what he would do. Find a way inside the large apartment building to the north. Okay. Continue.
He's gone.
The lieutenant puts away his notebook and turns to you. We should run after him, see where he went.
No point in running. Tenements like these often have multiple exits. If he doesn't want to talk to us, then he'll know how to hide himself.
You're right. He probably didn't have anything important to say anyways. So we just give up?
He could be a witness. Him or his Sunday friend. Either way, we need to look into that muscular type who's asking about our case.
Could the only muscular person we know of is the line crosser. But that doesn't... Or there's also the guy that's protecting... What was his name there? Protecting the entrance to the company. So technically there's two. Measurehead, yes, that's his name. Measurehead, yes. Correct. So possibly one of those two.
There has to be a way of getting inside the building. Once we've found the way in, we can ask around for his apartment.
I'm trying to... Okay, so... The guy who was killed was one of the guardsmen, right? So I guess really the strikers... I don't see why the strikers would want to kill a guardsman. Right? Because the strikers don't want people to go in. But I could see how maybe the guys who want to cross the line kind of have a semi-motive. I guess the strikers do too, if the company's not actually negotiating with them. Okay. Great, let's do that. Okay, so what is this? Another garbage?
A stone, like any other, lying in a whirl of sleet and mud. Maybe there's something under it.
Ooh, like a key?
There's a key beneath it, rusty from the dirt.
Yeah, look at us go.
This must be for the front door. Pity it doesn't have the apartment number on it. This building has hundreds of apartments.
How are we going to find the right one?
We'll just have to go in and see.
Put the stone back. Okay, so we've got a key. I probably don't care about that. That we couldn't actually go into. I thought that there might be a way up there, but I guess not. Do we try the apartment? Since we've got the key. Oh, I apparently clicked the wrong button. That goes to the balcony. What is this? We've got logic and authority. Flip up glasses. Okay, what is this? The box is filled with cleaning chemicals, smells of laundry detergent. Let's steal a pair of shoes. Oh, there's money in the shoes. Okay. What is this? More money. I gotta get me some of that money. Nice. Slowly, we might make it. What is this here? A note reads, foreclosed by Martinez Realty Association. What does yellow mean? Someone has torn down the wall. Okay, so that's like another exit? The sea below looks cold and winter gray. Alright, okay, let's talk to the lady here.
Give me a moment.
An elderly woman is leaning on her broom, her knuckles white as bone. She seems to be having difficulty breathing.
The cold never does any good for my bronchitis.
She sneezes into a dirty handkerchief. Are you alright? Should I call a doctor? This won't take long. I only have a few questions.
I'm fine. Fine. Don't you worry about me.
She starts coughing. Red spurt about red spots appearing on her cheeks.
Now, what do you want from me, policeman?
She's the cleaning lady. She knows the floor plan and the residence.
I'm looking for a young male in his mid-20s, dark hair, skinny build, a smoker on the balcony. I have a few questions about these apartments.
Yes, yes. I know who you mean. The scrawny boy who's always smoking like the devil, right?
She looks at the other end of the hallway.
Somewhere in the building, a child starts crying. You hear a radio tuned to a talk show and someone taking a shower.
What's he in trouble for?
No trouble, I just want to talk to him. Do you know where he lives? He's wanted for murder. He's going away for life. Okay, well, let's not be too dramatic here.
Talk?
The colors dictate what category the thought comes from, how the skills have different colors. Oh, I did not pick up on that. So yellow is motoristics, red is physique, purple is psyche, and blue is intellect. Okay, how did I not pick up on that? What would I do without you here?
What was so funny about that?
He lives upstairs in room 28. Go to the balcony. It's one of those doors there. He's usually home in the evening.
I'm assuming that the laughing is because he is a man of the night. Is that proper? You've played too much of this game, LOL. No. You could never play too much of this game. I think my last stream, I was talking with someone, they had played it like 5 or 6 times in a row. I think they were on their like 7th run.
Thank you. We should go check out his apartment on the balcony. See if he's home.
Thanks, I'm off. Leave. Okay, so I believe balcony door was... What's this, actually? Okay. We got something. What was it? An item. This crumpled up postcard depicts an open-air market in Boogie Street. 5 years ago, a vendor smiles as dead roosters line his stall, hung by their feet from canopy. Red blood flowed into the muddy streets. Blurry shadows of people pass. Interesting. Okay, so let's close... Oops, I meant to close that. Sorry. Someone has drawn a 5-pointed star on the wall. I wonder if that has something to do with the book lady?
That isn't just a 5-pointed star. It's an inverted white pentagram cradled in a wreath of antlers. The iconography of communism, in other words.
Okay, I was very, very wrong about that. Look out, Kim, there are communists around here. Inspect the symbol closer.
The star and antlers was developed in the 6th decade of the last century and quickly adopted by Mezov and the communards during the revolution. Even today, half a century after, the star and antlers retains the ability to evoke hope, disappointment, and fear in equal measure.
Why is the star upside down?
To symbolize the toppling of the old order. Also, some social democrats were already using it.
The antlers?
The wreath of antlers represents a natural crown. It was about building a society that could exist in accord with the natural world, and at the same time above it.
Huh.
Because white is the color of peace.
I don't think I've heard that before, but I guess that makes sense.
Nothing at all yet. Right now, it's just meaningless shapes on a wall.
Although I thought white was surrender, actually, now that I think about it. Okay, let's keep going. We'll check that and then we'll hit the balcony. An old shoe rack, boot sneakers, and old slippers. Apartment number 12, a loud rumbling snore comes from within. Ooh, and then there's this. Eviction notices and missing pets are plastered on top of each other. Okay. So, balcony. Let's see. We'll check this. Yeah. The curtain shifts just a little. Someone is watching from within. Okay, so maybe someone saw our interaction with the guy. The breaker box is full of cigarette butts and electric wires. That seems like a not great thing to have together. Okay, we can interact with it, but it doesn't do anything? Just a door, nothing for you here right now. Okay, what is this? Someone's growing rosemary, thyme, and a cactus. This one, maybe?
This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. Someone here really values their security. Number 28. This is where the cleaning lady said the smoker on the balcony lives.
The white flag means surrender or truce. Yeah, okay, the surrender I got. I didn't realize that it meant truce as well. But I would hardly say that surrender is... Well, yeah, I don't know. Towing a line, I guess, maybe.
Let's see if anyone's home.
No one answers.
Looks like the young man we are looking for isn't home. I think our best chance to catch him is in the evening.
He looks around, taking in the cold spring air.
We should return tomorrow after we have finished with our day's work. How about 9 p.m.? Sound good?
Okay, hopefully that gets recorded in our journal, because I will not catch that. Sounds good. Tomorrow, 9 p.m.
Tomorrow, 9 p.m., right here. Apartment number 28.
He writes it down into his little notebook. Good, let's go. You need to head to bed. You're East Coast, but you hope that I'm enjoying it. Yes, I am enjoying it a lot. You have yourself a good night, and... Oh, did you just follow? Thanks for the follow if you did. But yeah, you have yourself a good night, and thank you so much for all your help. It has been amazing, and I'm definitely excited to continue on with this game. It's a lot of fun. I've been having a lot of fun with this, and it's not like I've only played this for like, what, 5 hours so far? So, not very far.
Damn. Turns out it's quite tricky finding someone in a big apartment building. Don't worry. You'll get him.
I mean, at least we know where he lives now. You look forward to it. All right, good night.
Remember, tomorrow, he's probably gone for today.
Okay, so that's that. Let's check these doors. This is a 29, so that's probably 30. Door 30. Voices from within singing along to some buoyant dance track. Complete silence. Whoever lives here isn't home. Can we... We can't make it to this side, unfortunately. Okay, that's too bad. Is there another way? There's a door there. So maybe... Because this also connects over to the other side, doesn't it? Can we... Okay, these are probably going to be room numbers, right? Would be my guess. That looks like it goes downstairs. Where are we now? Lost. That is where. We'll take that. Capsize apartments. Okay, that's that. What's here? Inside the frame, a motorcycle in repair and the tools used to disassemble it.
Up here, Piggo.
What is this? There's a girl up there. Did she spill the paint? She did call for us.
The streets will flow red once more. A great torrent rushing down Rue de Esperance. You wait and see.
Cindy the Skull. The girl stares at the sailboat by the pier.
The streets will not flow red with anything. Who are you?
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do you want to know? Date of birth, blood type, the last time I was tested for Hep C.
We just want to know your name, little lady. No need to get defensive. Don't use that tone with me. I'm the law. Let's start with your blood type and go from there. Yep, yeah. When were you last tested? Just answer some questions, okay?
And here I was trying to be polite. Just can't win with you pigs.
Despite the sass, she puts the brush aside. You keep looking off to the side. What are you looking at? What are you doing to the wall? Do you know anything about the recent murderer? Catch you later.
The lieutenant furrows his brow at another one of your eccentricisms.
She nods disdainfully towards the woman performing maintenance on the boat dock next to the pier.
Hatred, disgust. It's difficult to tell which of the two is more present in her girlish features. The woman on the boat does not notice her staring.
That is on her. Someone's got to keep an eye on her.
Ozon is an archipelago 2 days' travel away from Rivershore. Its moneyed residents, used to posh restaurants and upscale boutiques, rarely have reason to visit Martinez.
Okay, so relatively wealthy people.
Probably the Wild Pines rep. We should talk to her. She's a professional negotiator, though. I have the feeling she will be very cooperative while telling us nothing.
Okay. And that was someone we could talk to.
You should take the lead. Ask her unexpected questions, Do your thing. Don't be afraid to get a bit wacky. Throwing her off is our best bet.
Oh man, I can't believe you missed this. Kim's actually asking us to be wacky? Okay. We got this.
Good idea, piggies. Run along now. Fuck her shit up good. Impound that boat while you're at it. I'd like to watch her swim back to Ozon.
What are you doing to that wall?
Can't you tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural, an aereo graffitio visible from low orbit. I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words.
So you don't know what to write? I have an opinion on this. Want to hear it? Proceed. Why are you so committed to defacing the building?
This place is severely lacking in havoc. Not even the occasional trash can fire to break up the tedium. I thought I'd mix it up, summon the forces of crime and social chaos with a wall-sized invitation.
I have an opinion.
Yeah?
I love public art. Don't mind us. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm going to have to stop you. This is hooliganism. Actually, I don't have an opinion. I lied.
Thanks. I'm sure the inspiration will come to me now that I have an official RCM stamp of approval.
She means the opposite.
Okay, let's catch her later.
Watch your back, Ungulate. You've got eyes on you.
That's creepy. What is this? Also nothing. Okay. I guess we'll go talk to her since we're here. We'll pick that up. What is this? Looks like there was more construction here once decades ago. Okay. What about here? Totally take that. Healing. Oh, magnesium. We are getting a lot of magnesium. The belly of this boat shines like it was recently painted. That probably just tells us it's the docks. What is this? Your room in the Whirling Inn isn't much bigger than this sloop. Oh, this is worth more than you'll ever earn in your life. Isn't that true?
A striking woman leans against the cabin top of her sailing boat, smiling as you approach. Her green raincoat glistens with droplets. A silk scarf is tied around her throat.
Good afternoon, officers. I'm Joyce.
She extends her hand in greeting.
Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbour. You gentlemen must be from the RCM.
She steps closer and holds out her hand over the railing. Joyce L. What's the L stand for? RCM, what is that? I'm a little foggy here. What gave us away? Shake her hand, don't shake her hand.
I meant you, the Revachol Citizens Militia, the police.
Alright, we're starting off strong. She seems confused. What does the L stand for?
Dayton, my maiden name.
Her bony hand dangles from the sleeves of her oversized raincoat. Don't shake her hand.
I'm glad to see you here.
The woman and the lieutenant exchange a brief handshake.
I was dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this matter, I will, gladly.
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode. Very unusual. But I can assure you of his ultimate competency.
Yes, thank you, Kim.
There's a trace of irony in his voice. Mischief, even. This is a tactic.
Oh, what a beautiful man.
It happens quicker than a shooting star. But did the lieutenant just wink at you?
Oh, I hope he did.
How interesting. I wish you a swift recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation, and the full cooperation of the Wild Pines group.
You're on a boat. Tell me about Wild Pines. What do you do? What can you tell me about this strike? What can you tell me about the lynching? Do you know something about these tattoos? Show her the photo. You seem rich. Can I have some money? Thank you. That's all for now. Let's go with you seem rich.
Is what you want to say, but it isn't that easy, is it?
What? Why not?
Look at that lady. Take a gander. Squint your eyes, bub.
What lustrous hair.
A well-kempt, yet tastefully short bob of dark hair. Despite the first hints of grey, she's elected to keep it au naturel, shaped into a permanent wave. Late 40s style.
Okay.
Positively statuesque. While dull orange pearls hang from her earlobes, red from the cold. Her light green eyes scan you, full of knowledge and worry. Wealth and all its possibilities.
Of course.
These are the kind eyes of the rich man that seem to say everything is possible, within reason.
Yeah, so?
Now look at you. You misery-clad simian. Barely able to tie your own laces. Your armpits are lakes. A scythe of booze precedes you. Your hair sticks to your forehead, and your underwear feels uncomfortable.
Exactly. We're charity work.
You're poor. Poor as balls. You can't ask this person for money. You're too...
Ashamed? I'm not ashamed. What is this feeling? I never felt it before. I'm a goddamn working man. I'm not ashamed to shake this leash for some dough. As I should be for even considering it. This is a woman and I'm a man. Yes, I should make my own goddamn money. I'm a goddamn working man.
You think your little communism protects you from this feeling? No. The more demeaning it is to grovel at her feet.
As I was saying, if there's any way I may be of assistance, please don't hesitate to ask.
Let's try this again.
Voila, you're doing it.
Yes, we succeeded. You seem rich. Can I have some money? Can I have some money, ma'am? Help me, I'm poor. I need money to keep living.
Yes, of course. I'm sad to hear that.
She nods.
How much do you need?
She nods as if self-explanatory.
She's surprisingly nonchalant about this. Could it be that she somehow knows more about your predicament than she's letting on?
I need 100 real. That's exactly what we need.
That's a good sum. Not too small, not fantastically large.
Oh my god, we're doing it! We're doing it! Oh, I know that they're both gone, but Barbecued Llama and Starman Waiting, thank you so much for letting me know that they're relatively giving. She reaches into her raincoat and pulls out a zip bag. In it, you see paper notes arranged like black gills.
She removes a few notes and hands them to you. The paper is cold and oily to the touch.
Oh, yes, we did it!
There must be about 200 real in that zip bag, maybe a little less, plus some change at the bottom.
So, I hope I didn't just bribe you, officer. It may not be technically illegal under the Emergency Act, but still.
You bribed me all right. I'm your little peony now. I'm not honorable policeman. One of the few... I'm an honorable policeman. One of the few good men in Revachol. I'm still getting my head around this whole money concept. You were just helping me out. I want to talk about something else.
You're right, man, that donations are permitted under the Emergency Act, unseemly as it may be, as long as they are properly logged with a precinct.
Which he most certainly will do. Now, how else can I help the RCM today, besides supplementing its salaries?
She bows and then raises a single eyebrow in your direction. You're on a boat. Let's... What can you tell me about the strike?
Everything. Right up to, but not including, trade secrets.
Wait, what if I want to hear the trade secrets? What is your role in this precisely?
I believe the official title is Senior Labor Negotiator. In practice, I'm a grocery clerk. I relay the union's demands to Wild Pines and return with Wild Pines' counteroffer.
Okay, so she's a go-between.
And how are the talks going?
They're not. That's the problem. The union stopped all negotiations a week ago, after that awful lynching took place.
Okay.
Wait, she just admitted that the lynching and the strike are connected.
Now they won't even let me into the harbour. There's a 2-meter-20 racist behemoth blocking the gates.
Tell me about this behemoth. So the strike is connected to lynching. How are the talks going?
What can I say? The union employs a giant covered in tattoos. A racist giant. I guess that's part of their big tent organization now.
Covered in tattoos. I wonder if those tattoos are the same. I wish we could ask more about that.
Let's say I was not making the kind of progress I'd hoped for when I first arrived.
And when did you first arrive?
I arrived 3 weeks ago. Yes, in the middle of February. The bay was still partially frozen then. I prefer to do these things on site, like the RCM.
Okay, so she came at the start of the strikes, basically.
But the strike began in December.
Oh, never mind. I was incorrect.
I wasn't the original negotiator here. I took over after Mr. Gaumont hit a wall with Mr. Clare, the union boss. Mr. Clare refused to speak with Gaumont despite concessions he'd granted the union in prior negotiations.
This isn't the first time the union has gone on strike?
Heavens no. There have been 2 prior strikes. Both times the union won significant concessions, including overtime pay and a medical plan. This time their demands are more, I guess you could say, aggressive.
Ludicrous, even. It's meant.
What happened to this gourmand? What are their demands? The scabs at the gate, did you put them there? Tell me about the union boss, Miss Claire. That's all I need to hear. Let's change the topic. What happened to Gourmand?
Mr. Clare told him to... How did he put it?
She pauses to compose herself. Oh, this isn't going to be great, is it?
Fuck off, midget. Gaumont is short of stature, you see.
Okay then.
Yes. Keep in mind, this is a negotiator Mr. Clare has worked with before, and who was more than fair with him and the union.
Tell me about the union boss, Mr. Clare.
Everard Clare is a man of the utmost integrity. If you can say one thing about him, it's that he always puts the interests of the workers first.
Really?
Of course not. Everard is fantastically corrupt. I imagine he has a thick, viscous goo where you and I have blood.
Huh, interesting.
If you were to prick him with something sharp, you could see it oozing out. A knife, maybe? No, a rapier.
You sound like you're about to take a rapier to him. Is he that bad? He can't be that bad, say nothing.
Oh, heavens no. We get along just fine. Yet, now that you mention it, I can't stop imagining that black treacle just dribbling down his double chin.
She stops and smiles.
He is the most corrupt individual I have ever seen, and I deal with men like him for a living. If there is anyone more venal, more irredeemably nepotistic, then it's his twin brother, Edgar.
There's two of him? Oh my gosh, Funny how this is exactly what I was thinking.
Yes, Edgar looks exactly like his brother, except for that lazy eye. He also talks exactly like Evrart does, and when one's term as foreman is up, the other takes over.
That makes sense.
It's how they circumvent the term limits, you see, with a funny little switcheroo. While in office, they've embezzled God knows how much of their workers' dues.
What about the union itself?
The Débardeurs Union was once a perfectly normal institution. 20 years ago, anyway. It must not have been easy to establish under the Emergency Act, but they did it. I can respect that. Organised labour at its best, as they say. Then something happened in the local chapter elections. The brothers Clare came and transformed it into a... how do you say?
She hesitates, looking for the right expression.
A mob. The Débardeurs are a crime syndicate. Sad as it may be, I suspect we'll be forced to cooperate with them.
Huh, interesting.
Refreshingly honest, officer. The company has tried appeasing in the past, but I'm afraid our concessions have only emboldened Evrart and his brother.
She turns to you.
And your opinion, detective, if I may ask. I'm a curious and talkative person, you see. Would you say the Débardeurs Union is...
an effective advocate for the rights of local working men, a giant leech sucking life out of Revachol, basically a socialist mob? I prefer not to have an opinion on these things. The Débardeurs are a crime syndicate, sad as it may be. I suspect will be organized labor at its best, as they say. Okay, sorry. The Union was once a perfectly normal institution 20 years ago. It may not have been easy to establish under the Emergency Act. Organized labor at its best, as they say. Then something happened in the local chapter elections. The brothers came and transformed it into a... how do you say? A mob. I feel like I just don't know much. I don't know if I would say it's an effective advocate. I'm hesitant about the... I prefer not to have an opinion on these things.
Of course, officer.
Okay. Did you put the scabs at the gate?
Scabs? You mean the huddled masses of Jamrog, come to plead for work where the Union refuses to?
Don't let her answer it herself.
No, I mean the scabs. Let's call them strike breakers. You put them there, right? You're right. I don't know what got into me. Some of that degenerate dock workers lingo has rubbed off, it seems. Let her continue. Let's call them strike breakers.
If these strike breakers were organized by Wild Pines or its affiliates, then it would be a company secret. I could not share it with you. Not yet, at least.
It's implied. She's open to discussing this matter with you at a later occasion.
When they deem necessary. I mean, that seems pretty damning evidence that they are the ones that put them there. What are their demands? That's all I need. One more thing. You said something happened in the elections. None of these have been really outrageous, really.
I'm glad you asked. There was a woman, the previous forewoman of the Union. She disappeared.
Disappeared?
Disappeared?
Yes. On the last day of the local chapter elections, her daughter phoned in and said she wasn't running anymore. Or coming to work. Ever. End of story.
This forewoman, her name?
Yes, let's definitely ask for her name.
Sadly, the company records do not even give a name. She's just forewoman in private correspondence, Holly. I don't even know if it's a sir or given name, and I don't have access to the union's files.
Okay, that is odd. They're hiding something then. Some kind of extortion?
Indeed. The company suspects foul play, but there's nothing they could do. It was a union matter.
Yeah, that's fair.
The point of the presentation is, these kinds of things happen around the Clares. Watch out when you're dealing with him.
And that's probably good to know.
Thank you for your concern, ma'am. We'll be just fine.
Let's just ask about the demands.
There are leaflets everywhere, and banners. What did they say again? Oh yes, every worker, a member of the board.
Ah.
Most of the workers probably don't know what that means.
I don't know what to think about that. Over-aggressive, commie, posturing. Seems like they have no idea about business. Forget it. I wanted to ask something else.
In its defense, another said, demand democracy. Pretty tame stuff compared to every worker, a member of the board.
Most of them probably don't know what that means.
Fortunately, they explained it. Every time the Wild Pines group makes a decision about anything, it needs the signature of each of the 2,200 workers in its Martinez terminal.
Oh, okay.
Just so you understand, this is but one of 22 terminals owned by Wild Pines. Essentially, not only are they kings of the company, they are also kings of the 72,000 employees of Wild Pines Group.
That's pretty funny, I have to admit. The workers can't be kings. The king is king. The king is king, long live the workers. What are you going to do?
They're having a blast. But how can they afford it? After 4 months, my assumption was they would prefer a more practical solution.
Essentially, not only are they kings of the company, they're also kings of... Okay, so... what are you going to do?
I'm not sure. Naturally, I assume that was just their opening position. A hard-nosed tactic with a side of mockery. But there's been no follow-up, just the same nonsensical slogan repeated over and over again. And now, people are getting lynched, I hear. Behind the whirling in rags. A disastrous situation if there ever was one.
Excuse me, from whom did you hear about this lynching?
Oh. Thank you for jumping in there, Kim.
I first heard it from the bowyer at the gates. The one whose very name advertises his aversion to work. I think he said it was, call me mañana.
Okay.
This checks out.
That's all I need to hear. Let's change the topic.
Of course. How else can I help?
Do you know something about these tattoos? Tell me about Wild Pines. What do you do? You're on a boat.
Why, yes I am.
She looks at the deck under her feet. Green and white sails flutter overhead. Not a lot of people on boats, are there? Does she have a name? Do you have a license for the boat? I think I have a handle on the boat thing.
Officer, I assure you I'm a highly qualified pleasure craft operator.
Pleasure craft operator. Okay. I mean, that's how you put it, lady.
The crowns of her teeth are porcelain, white as the boat's hull as she smiles. Her nonchalance might be related to something called the Wayfarer Act, a law that says she doesn't need a license. Sly fox, you're not aggressive enough to harass her further on this.
Okay, I see. Not a lot of people on boats, are there?
Of course there are. We're on an archipelago. How else are you supposed to get around?
Wait, we're on an archipelago? Look around. What do you mean, archipelago? Yes! What do you mean, archipelago?
I mean, we are on Le Caillou, are we not?
Caillou? I thought we were in Revachol. Still, I haven't seen anyone else sail a boat around here. Understood about this boat.
We are, and the city of Revachol is on the island of Le Caillou.
Yes.
I haven't seen anyone else drive a souped-up Capri Kenema motor carriage either.
Actually, That motor carriage has been specially issued to serve as a patrol and pursuit vehicle.
Ah, interesting. Okay, so she was talking about our carriage.
It's for crossing long distances in the greater Revachol industrial harbor. It's not a toy.
Neither is this. A toy, I mean. It's a machine for crossing long distances in the Bay of Revachol, between the city and the islands.
The woman pats the cabin hardtop.
You need to make this lady admit she's only riding around on this boat because she's rich.
Why?
Why what? Stop thinking. Take her down.
It'll come off like I'm envious, and I'm not. Why am I even thinking about this? I have police work to do. Actually, yes, I need to nail her for this.
You're not? Okay then. Just keep on admiring the boat then, unburdened by envy.
Does she have a name?
The boat? No. It is called Cordelati 19 because that's the type of sloop it is. It's a pleasure craft, a 19 pacer. It also happens to be rated for Category 1 racing. Though these days I mainly use it for business.
How do you like it?
My sloop? I like it a lot. It's the eel's hips, baby.
Okay, that is not what I expected. Her lips curl into a wry smile.
I'm enjoying this part of the interview. It has so little to do with the murder we're investigating.
Thank you, Kim. I'm trying to throw her off.
Good.
The thing you told us to do. She takes a sip of her thermal cup.
Quite a few things, I'm afraid.
She falls silent for a moment, contemplating something.
The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names and badge numbers.
Oh, no.
Of course, ma'am. We should have introduced ourselves. I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi, from Precinct 57.
The lieutenant hands her a piece of blue plastic.
And this is my colleague from Precinct 41. I'm afraid he doesn't have his badge at the moment. I hope mine will suffice.
How curious. Why is that, Detective?
She returned the lieutenant's badge and turns to you. Remember when my partner told you I'd recently suffered from an unusual medical episode? My lost badge is related to it.
I see. So, are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode?
It's possible. After a night of heavy drinking, I lost all my memories of my life and the world. I could have eaten it for all I know. I don't remember anything. This world, this city, nothing. Yes.
Oh dear.
She sighs
Some
with...
kind of encephalopathic amnesia. I don't even know how to respond.
Yes. She sighs with confusion, sadness even.
I do believe you, naive as that may sound. I simply can't imagine what you gain by faking such a condition.
Yes.
As I said, ma'am, his technique may be very unconventional, but he is an officer of the RCM.
Of course, I sympathize, but I'm afraid I simply can't share anything more until I've seen that badge.
Okay, so we gotta find the badge.
She's a professional negotiator. She should be open to some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement.
Oh, this is red. Then I'll find it somehow. Let's talk about something else until I do. Let's try.
Feelings will guide the way.
But ma'am, I need to know about this lynching. It's very important to me. It's the case I'm solving.
I assure you, it is no small matter for me either. We all share the responsibility for disarming this situation. I hope you have a badge for me as soon as possible.
You don't understand. It's not like a side case for me. This is my main thing. You have so much else. I have only this. Spread your hands. This is the entirety of my existence.
She's silent. The wind flaps the sail.
This boat,
above
for
her.
example, and a home somewhere. I only have this case.
Officer.
Damaged morale. Okay, wonderful. I don't remember anything except this lynching. There's only this case and the lynching. This case is what I will be known by.
You know, I don't mean to sound cold, but if you want something, you have to give something back. More than just guilt.
You're doing it. Despite your own best efforts, you're still getting in. Somehow.
I'll be frank with you. If I'm going to break protocol, I need to be able to justify it to my superiors. They're going to want to see something tangible.
Interesting. So maybe a different way if we don't find the badge?
The Union is conducting drug trade out of the harbour. It's an open secret in Martinez. Surely it must not come as a complete surprise to the RCM either. Perhaps it's time to look into it. Or you can find your badge, which honestly seems like a lost cause.
Detective, a word in private before we continue.
The lieutenant closes his notebook. Excuse us for a moment, madam. Let's heal our morale, and we'll talk to him.
This is not going quite as I hoped it would, detective.
The lieutenant's voice is hushed. How did you hope it would go?
Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance, and not volunteer us to be her henchman.
So, we're her henchmen now? Really? I thought it was going so well.
This woman is running circles around us. She might have known about your misplaced badge all along, or she's simply an adept improviser. Either way, we've played straight into her hands.
What do you propose? That we don't investigate the drug trafficking? We could just, find my badge. Let's get back to her then.
Oh, that would be fantastic, but do we have the time? The world is large and your badge is 8 by 6 centimeters.
The situation might have changed drastically by the time you locate it. Time is of the essence.
You could request a new one from your station, but that would literally take months.
Do you propose we don't investigate the drug trafficking?
No. If there is reasonable suspicion, we must investigate. Otherwise, she could claim we are siding with the Union, or that we are on their take. We'd never hear the end of it. What I propose is, we ask her, then we investigate, briefly. But do not share the outcome of this investigation with her. We tell her it's done and demand for her information on the lynching.
Let's get back to her then. Well, sorry that went so terribly.
Good. What can I help you with?
Do you know something about these tattoos? Okay, tell me about this alleged drug trafficking.
It's quite straightforward. Someone is using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients from the Samar and Isola into Revachol with the Union's blessing. Wild Pines has suspected it for years.
Ingredients for what, ma'am?
Meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL, and various synthetic psychedelics. Honestly, it might be quicker to say what you can't make from the stuff.
Let me get this straight. The materials come from Samara to Revachol through the terminal.
Yes. After they clear the terminal, we lose track. The actual production is taking place at various sites in and around Jamrock Quarter, north of here.
Wild Pine seems to be well apprised of the local drug trade, ma'am. Do you mean to say the Union also produces the product? Sells drugs, I mean?
We're in logistics. It's our business to know. And no. As far as the company knows, the Union does not produce it. They transport the ingredients for a cut.
And you want us to move on?
Yes, but you won't get anything out of Evrat and the Dock Workers Union. Still, every chain has its weak link.
She raises her bony finger.
The handoff. The motor lorries at the roundabout.
Am I going to need bolt cutters for this? The lorries.
Precisely. Someone needs to move the ingredients from the harbour into the city. Once they reach Jamrock, they're distributed to a network of local manufacturers well beyond our grasp. But in transit, they're vulnerable. Perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries are tangled in a traffic jam at the roundabout just now. Interview the drivers who are still hanging about. One of them might be waiting for a crucial shipment.
She gives you a knowing look. I'm trying to remember. Did we talk to one who was?
Her irises are light green, like the river Esperance in bright daylight, upstream where it's clearer.
I'll be explicit. If you find this driver, I will share company secrets with you.
Why didn't you come to the RCM earlier? It's no coincidence the lorries are standing there like that, is it? What proof do you have that the Union is involved? We already have some suspicions that one of the drivers was present at the lynching. Okay, I've made up my mind about the smuggling investigation. Actually, let's discuss something else right now. It's... What proof do you have that the Union is involved?
How do you think they're financing this strike? There are thousands of unpaid dock workers going strong for the 4th month straight.
What about the people that want to cross the line, though?
There was a shakedown of local businesses preceding the strike. Many were squeezed to bankruptcy to fund it.
With all due respect to these desert cacti, the contents of a few cash registers cannot provide for 2,000 men. The local businesses can scarcely provide for themselves.
So you think the strike is being funded with sourced ingredients for drugs?
Precisely. Smuggled out of that very gate at night, most likely, then loaded onto lorries and driven to Jamrock. You simply need to find one driver who will open up to you.
Actually, let's discuss something else.
She simply nods.
Do you know something about these tattoos?
That's the man who was killed.
She almost takes...
I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question.
Shoot, okay. We really screwed this up then, I guess. So you know something about the tattoos. Fine, let's return to it later. Why? I was looking at the photo tied to the lynching.
Better not tie the 4th day to the backstay on this. I hope there is something else I can help you with.
Okay, thank you. That's all for now.
Of course, Detective. Take care.
Oh, that did not go in our favor, unfortunately. Okay, so back through here. Let's see, can we find a way up to that? Ah, okay. So there, old grocery list on the table and checks.
What happened here?
You can't foreclose on an apartment with a hole in the wall. This looks so sad.
It will still be accessible through the apartment next to it. That one didn't have a door. Sadly, nothing of great value remains here.
There's always a little something in the fridge.
Indeed.
Okay, that's good. Got some money. Nothing else. Okay. I don't... Oh, this actually takes us up here. Nice. Okay, perfect. Let's grab that.
Ruination has come. The broken arches betray the once grand history of this building. It towered over the harbor until it happened.
Form a guess about what happened.
A great force from the northeast fired into the city. Heavy artillery shelled the coastline. Fired from the water. A straight shot into Revachol. The tenement acted as a defensive wall against the worst of the shelling until it was destroyed, and they had a direct firing line.
Okay, I just noticed the time, so I think we're going to end here. But yeah, we got a lot done, so that was surprising. Unfortunately, I wonder if maybe... No, we don't have anything that could have helped us, so... in the discussions with her, which is too bad, but it is what it is. So let's save the game. Save, autosave. Right here. Save there, confirm. And we'll end it here and come back to this next week on Tuesday. This is awesome. So far, awesome. No complaints with the game. I'm excited to get back into it next week. Just as a reminder, Monday and Thursdays we'll be back to Dragon Quest XI. And just wrapping up that, I believe we're close to the end. But I hope you all had a good night. And we'll see you soon. Take care.